Broadcasting with 1200 watts of power. It's a Kirk idea that makes all kinds of sense. Your life to tape here in Madawaska. Madawaska WCXX. We've got Kirk and Rich Chandler in the morning. French Mike will say bonjour during the day. Lois will entertain you on your long drive home. Then Steve, cause we got nothing else to play. You're on WCXX in Madawaska.
Good morning, Madawaska. How are you? WCXX. Our call letters are 21 letters away from total pornography, and this show is 100% on the verge of anarchy every morning. Good morning. Bonjour, French Mike.
Bonjour, Kirk.
Steve, what's going on today? Impeachment in the air, my friend?
Yeah, I think the Madawaska town manager is going to be up against the ropes following a scandal with the tax abatement for Twin River Company.
We'll get to that in a second, my friend. But first, a word from parties. Or is it parodies?
Parodies.
Oh, fuck. Eating asshole every day. Oh, we can't do that anymore. Shit. Fuck. God damn it.
Dump.
Oh.
Now, am I supposed to believe that we do a show together in the mornings and then we do our own shows?
We. I like the way you're saying that,
yes.
Mike. We. Not I, yes. May we.
All right.
May we. How's the gondola?
I don't know what I hate more, when you come in grumpy or when you come in like this.
Good morning, Madawaska.
That's exciting.
Oh, I need to take a nap. Holy shit. That is tiring. The real scary
But
thing
then you
is...
get to play a song.
I love that.
Nice thing.
But no, we're not...
Just saying if you wanted to.
You tell me what to do in the mornings.
I'm just saying.
You've got your piece of real estate.
All right,
I'm not going to tell you what to do in your fucking
fine.
shitty midday show. That, by the way, in the last week, I'm not going to tell you. We finished second that midday last week.
That's BS,
Steve,
guys. If you want to listen to Kirk,
Steve, did you see?
fine.
Steve, did you see?
That's a load of BS.
Collapsed. Let me turn to the program director right now.
Load of BS.
Steve Robinson,
Also
also the host.
Shittiest lead-in we could ever
We're
have.
on the radio.
Robinson.
Steve, we're on the radio. We're on the radio, Steve. You got to bleep yourself.
We need a better lead-in. I want Rush Limbaugh. I've been pushing for Rush
And by
Limbaugh
we, you don't mean
weeks.
OUI. You mean WE, the English we.
Exactly.
Right.
You get a lot
Yes.
of mileage out of this one.
I mean, how about Absolute Savage? I'm talking about Michael Savage from 10 to 2. Maybe French Mike might have to become hardcore right-wing French Mike.
It seems like that's what we're going towards.
That's what people want. And if anybody listening today thinks I'm breaking character and doing anything else, fuck yourselves. I'm doing 4 hours of WCXX. If you don't think I'm proud of 21 letters from pornography and 100% anarchy, I came up with that right there.
Did you really?
I did. Well, I was trying to figure out how many letters it was away. I think I'm right. I don't know. Probably not. 3 in. The third letter is C.
Yeah.
The 24th letter is X.
Yeah, there you
X,
go.
Y, Z, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Am I wrong? So it would be WXXX, Steve. It was
Yeah, no, I get it.
21 letters away from 100% pornography, but we're always on the verge of anarchy. I mean,
That's pretty good.
bumper stickers, please?
That's got guys like Cousin Brucey creaming their jeans.
Brucey. You've been listening to radio lately. Are we having a street team?
Oh, I think we have to.
Yeah.
There's a bustling Main Street in Madawaska.
My
We've
favorite
got to get out
moments
there and
ever
do
will
some
be,
interviews.
we'll be firing French Mike on the air and putting him back on street team.
I've got a great idea.
Bonjour! Just waving the cars coming by.
I've got an idea that's going to turn around French Mike. Messing with Madawaskans.
Ooh. But do we want to do that?
Feels a little hack.
That also feels a little, we don't want to talk down to these folks.
We're stepping on the Mainers' territory. You know?
Right.
That's like, hey, we've heard that before.
100% correct, Mike. Good instinct. By the way, I'm now at the point where, just so people know where my mental state is, I read that newspaper this morning, Steve, and sent Steve a story. I'm like, this might be good to talk about.
It's a thrilling story. There's lots of small town drama going on.
There is a very small part of me that may just totally become a Madawaska morning show where we just talk about local issues and have guests on.
All right.
I mean, you have to go along with the ride. This is you signed up with me, my friend.
Right.
Look, here's the thing. Twin River Company asked for a $100 million tax abatement on their valuation, and they got it. And now the Madawaska municipal budget, huge hole blown up in it, and the taxpayers are being asked to shoulder that burden.
I'm holding in my left hand the headline. Town officials victim of, quote, smear campaign, end quote, Madawaska selectman says. I mean, am I not supposed to? It's sort of like when I was back at EEI. Like, am I not supposed to address this story?
Right.
You know, that's the problem. I'm going to get leaned on politically in the morning over there at WCXX, 21 letters away. I mean, are we going to do that?
Well, I think the town manager is going to be currying your favor and trying to get some favorable coverage here because There's suspicions on both sides here.
Can we reach out to Don Chase, the Twin Rivers Paper Company, the board chairman? Maybe get him on for an hour or two tomorrow, just to break down the story in full.
I think we should do that. He's skating on this one. Zero criticism.
No pun intended. Yeah.
I'll tell you what I worry about here. Mm-hmm. And that's that a lot of people, I heard this a lot when I was about to join the program. A lot of people said, you heard it from EEI. People said, Kirk's dangerous to work with.
Right.
He's a dangerous guy. And I always assumed...
Some say I'm a doucher.
I always assumed it would end in me being berated and fired. But now what I worry about is a much different lane of psychosis that I never foresaw.
What's going to be bad is when you get into it, too. You're going to get into this stuff.
I know, I'm going to have to.
What's going on with Doug and Aaron Sear? What the fuck?
Guys, I wasn't really on board for this, but the story Kirk was talking about this morning, I think it's what Madawaska's going to be talking about all day, so I would be remiss if I didn't bring it up.
So some people are saying that Aaron Sear is behind a series of Facebook smear attacks on the town manager.
You tell me something I don't know shit yet. I'm well
he
aware of this
vigorously denies it. Do you believe that he's behind the attacks? I
don't.
He is.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go up and this is kind of the town we have to go up and shake the guy's hand and get to know him. You know what I mean? I can't cast aspersions yet, but I will say this is a damn interesting story. It really is. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. I won't get too into it today. I'll tease it. Maybe we'll do. Maybe I'll. Sorry, guys. No holiday break. We're getting into this story. We're digging in.
Well, when you got one like this on the line,
I think we have to be on location.
You got no choice.
Yeah, I think for a story like that, you have to send somebody there. I think that's a must. That man's name is Mike Geary.
Of course.
I also know the diner sometimes doesn't serve the right amount of French fries.
Really?
Who's going to look into that? That's what you do best.
Well, that is a story for me.
That was that was a good song by my boy.
It was very good.
Very good. I like that.
It makes me wonder how old he is to think of
WKRP
in Cincinnati.
He might be a little older than we think. He sounds younger.
He does sound young, yeah.
I don't know. How old do you think he is?
I would have guessed early 30s.
They just keep talking. I'm going to keep reading the story.
All right.
I would say maybe in his 40s.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So my question is...
We might want to get Morgan Mitchell on from the Fiddlehead Focus, which is a paper I read.
Well, we could have...
What are you laughing at?
Have our affiliate journalist.
You're going to do weekly spots with these people.
What are you doing? Be our Madawaska correspondent?
I'm laughing so I don't cry,
I think the question no one's examining here is why does this town of Madawaska have a $6 million a year budget? Seems like there's a little waste there that could be trimmed back.
I don't know that. I mean, but again, do we know that? I don't know that.
I know that. I did my research. Yes, it's a $6 million a year municipal budget.
Now, there's no part of me. I have a healthy ego. But nobody really thinks I went to the Fiddlehead Focus this morning to see if my name was in the paper about this thing, right? I mean, that didn't happen at all, right?
Which is disappointing that it's not. Or
well, I mean, I think that feels like a Sunday story to me.
Yeah.
These are people who still read the newspaper.
Right.
The Fiddlehead Focus, which I do subscribe to now, is a terrific, terrific paper. And by the way,
quality local journalism.
And here's a chance for the Minifans out there who live in town, obviously. 26 weeks. $26, $1 a week for the paper. So if you go to fiddleheadfocus.com/Kirk right now, hit that code, $26 total for your Fiddlehead Focus. There you go.
Half a year, I guess?
Yeah, half a year. Well, I don't want to get into my salespeople in town here, okay? But they're not, I wish they did a better GD job. I'll just say that, okay? I'll just say that.
Oh, this is terrifying.
I mean, they're real F-heads.
Right.
They really are.
Right.
And by that, I mean fuddy-duddy heads.
Yeah, real screwballs.
Yeah, they are Yes, thank you. Yes, that's exactly right. So, Fiddlehead Focus Thursdays will be tomorrow. Right? Okay, good.
Yeah.
So now my question is, the big lumber mill in town.
And by the way, the family circus is back in the funnies. Just in case you didn't. Just in case there was I understand. We fought. There were a lot of people because we know they're this traditional family and they're white and they're straight people that are married. Well, we fought against the man, and guess what? Bill Keene's Family Circus is back in syndication in the Fiddlehead Focus funny section.
Thank God.
I'll tell you what, it tickles my wickle every single time.
Okay.
Giggly wiggly. It is.
Now it seems like we're talking down to these people a little bit.
Absolutely not, though. I love them. The morning I might get my cereal from the supermarket from Parodies, and I read my Fiddlehead Focus. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Heck, you're talking about.
Well,
asshole.
I'll get to know maybe I'll get to know them more when I'm doing my investigating. My morning coffee at the diner.
I mean, you're an overweight, can't-seeing poopy head.
Right.
I may say what Dave Portnoy said, my old friend, and put it more in a radio focus.
Sure.
Yes. And I hope Barstool's doing well. Obviously, we're so, removed from that world.
I know.
Fuck up, you
what are you doing? You can't play that,
cannot
Steve.
play that. Thank you.
That's a fire, Steve.
The one benefit.
Who's going to be my producer on this show?
Steve seems too edgy he forgets what it's like to be on terrestrial radio.
Something tells me Steve would fit in better than anybody doing that show and living there. We live in this, we'll do we'll get back to all the. I promise everyone, we'll get back to the Madawaska stuff later on. Support for the Kirk Minihane Show comes from Manscaped, who is the best in men's below the belt grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for
your downstairs
area. Right, Steve was right. He got it first. Well done, Steve. Jingle balls to the walls, fellas. Listen up right now. 20% off with free shipping with my code Kirk at manscaped.com. You can trim that man hair. What's the term for that? What is that?
Your
ball
pubes?
fro.
Your ball fro? Is
Your
that right?
ball fro, yeah.
I don't think I've heard that before.
I have not heard that one.
I don't know about that one. You're not going to use the same trimmer on your face you use on your balls. I hope no shithead is doing that. That's stupid. No, you get the lawnmower 2.0 first of all. You get the perfect package 2.0. It's holiday season. You get 20% off. Your balls will thank you. Use the code KIRK at manscaped.com. 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Use the code Kirk. Clean up your nuts and make Santa proud this year. So I get frustrated, I guess, sometimes with things so I thought, and I still think, that Amanda Dobbins story is all-time wild story. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I knew nobody, I could have told you 24 hours. Nobody was going to pick it up. Everyone's afraid of it. Simmons, who's a pussy, Bill Simmons is a pussy. Did not reach back out to me. I reached out to him. No, didn't comment on it, didn't talk about it. No. Which is fine.
Well, why? I mean,
because I've known the guy.
Why would you?
Well, he can respond to me.
But yes, he can. But I get the instinct of, well, if we just ignore it, it'll go away. Because on that side, it will for whatever reason.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, that's just not the way I would do it. Maybe that's why I get in trouble sometimes. Yeah. I don't know. But he's a pussy. I've lost all respect for him. I liked him a lot, and he was nice to me, but he's treated me like I'm less than now that I'm at Barstool. I fucking hate that attitude. And fuck off.
Yeah.
Go to your shitty Ringer podcast and jerk each other off and degrade women and slut shame people. And Simmons has a long history of doing that in a written form too. I mean, I'm not going to suggest find people say go dig or whatever, or Google Bill Simmons, grades tennis women in 1999 and 2000. I don't want them to do that.
Right.
I want to be very clear about that.
It's good.
Thank you. I'm just trying to be preventative here.
You're a nice guy.
But he can go fuck himself.
Okay.
If I ever see him, I'm going to kick him right in the fucking balls and spit in his face. So the Amanda, I mean, let's play the cut one more time. And I just saw it. It's been a day. I haven't heard it since yesterday. I imagine it's probably still up. They shouldn't. And by the way, I do not want her fired.
No.
I just want to point out the hypocrisy in the world.
That's the thing that almost bothered me about myself a little bit, is I kept looking the other day. Part of me hoped that some liberal outlet was audio of Amanda Dobbins. You know what I mean? I was kind of hoping for that all day.
Well, no liberal outlet was going to do that.
Right, I knew that, but part of me was like, maybe someone will pick it up. Well, I was like, why am I hoping for that?
What hurt that story from that perspective is the only conservative place that really picked up that's big is Fox, and they're not fucking touching it because it's about the movie. Yeah.
Right.
It's not. And by the way, I don't really. I just want to point out, and I think I made this clear yesterday. This is how that side thinks.
Yeah,
they care more about their hatred for Megyn Kelly than the fact that she was sexually assaulted.
Yeah, and their hatred for Fox News.
Yeah, and it was crystallized in that audio clip, which I think is astonishing. Play it one more time, Steve.
Have you guys seen Megyn Kelly's response to the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Her Instagram photo and of her.
And by the way, stop real quick.
Poster.
I actually hate this woman now. The more I
Did
hear,
you like her before?
No, I know. I don't. She's a zero, but
Yeah.
I mean,
She should have responded. I think that even
Why?
if she said, even if
Mike's
she just
right.
came out and just said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I misspoke. You're
nah,
right."
but
why would
why?
anyone
Mike's
say
right
anything
because
about
what they said to her, that's Pussy Simmons and the rest of his pussy crowd over there said, "Hey, just don't say anything. Just let it go."
Yeah, she was blocking people?
She blocked people. She will never address it. What's the Twitter handle?
AK Dobbins.
AK Dobbins.
Two B's.
A block fest yesterday. It's probably she didn't block me. She blocked the show.
Didn't block me either, which was
She blocked the show, which is probably because that's the account that tweeted out, right?
She blocked me, I think, before the show was even done, was even posted. Because I followed her in the morning and then
you reached out to her?
Yeah.
Well, she probably knew what was coming. And I wouldn't tell them to delete it. I'd leave it up, but I would do it. This is the way I do it. And Simmons, made a lot more money than I have in this business. I think he's a shitty podcast host, but not a bad interview. Sometimes he has good guests on. I'll be fair. Friday I would have Amanda Dobbins and this Sean Fennessy guy who's not untalented just talk about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Just talk about but they won't. They'll pretend like it never happened.
Did you read the other article that I sent you from the Ringer?
Yeah.
I mean, it was along the same lines.
So,
it was like these women are supposed to be heroes, but they've been ruining the country for too long for us to respect them.
They're saying that they don't they think I mean, there's no other way. We'll play the cut one more time. We're not going to do it all over again.
What must it be like to be Megyn Kelly in the universe? That's got to be a very odd existence.
I have to be honest, I don't really care. I think what it means to be Megyn Kelly is that you're rich as shit and successful.
And hold on. Because there's a cut here that she saves her ass. But there's a piece of sound here I think is worse than the skirt thing, but go ahead.
She's fine. And she's posting the picture of her son looking at her on a movie poster and gets a lot of sympathetic responses from people. Megyn Kelly's fine. And that's the one thing where I'm kind of with Sean's wife on this, which is there is a dimension to this movie that's unexamined. I feel of these women are participating in a lot of things.
Stop. So that is, and then she knows she feels it right there, and she's like, I don't mean sexual harassment, but that's what she's saying.
Yeah.
What else? That's the first question I would ask this dummy if she ever came on. She won't.
Right.
And I'm glad she agrees with Sean's wife on it. We care about that idiot either. Where she says, they're participating in what?
They're maybe they were flirting
with Roger Ailes.
Well, that's what she's saying,
right?
Yeah. And then she just tortures the English language by coming back and be like, not sexual harassment.
Oh, then what do you mean? And of course, those two idiots with her would never, because she's a woman, they're afraid to ask her, what do you mean by that?
And in fairness to us in our journalism, we did the full quote. We didn't.
No, absolutely.
We didn't clip it.
We could have
clipped that and made it a lot worse and shown what she was actually saying.
Right. And Steve sent me a version of the blog post, which I thought was fine, but I actually made a little tweak here and there to make it a little more accurate because I didn't want them. I never want the other side.
Say you're spinning.
To say that I always want to be in the high ground of that argument.
Editors always breathing down Essie's neck.
I mean, that's just why you
can't control him. That Robinson report is out of control.
A few grammatical errors as well, but that's fine. I'm not talking Dave Cullinane level here, but calling him 97 errors on one 2-paragraph Jerry thing. It was very good. Steve did a good job. Yeah. But so I would ask you, Amanda Dobbins, is that her name?
Yes.
She has True Serum, and I say to her, participating in what? What is she saying?
Well, here's
sleeping around to get to the top.
Just flirting with these guys and showing their legs and their ass and their boobs because they're right-wing little whores, right? That's her take on it?
Yep.
But she's afraid to say that even.
The interesting thing is, this is a comment I would usually be defending if it were the other way around. If it were even a right-wing woman or whoever's saying it.
I'm defending. Of course you can say it.
I could easily defend this comment in the sense that I'm interested in her perspective. She's dealt with stuff and being
absolutely.
In the business. I'm interested in her perspective.
Right.
It's just the part that's fascinating to me is that people could hear that and not draw the exact same conclusions that they would if Tucker Carlson said.
Oh no, everyone does draw the same conclusions. Yeah. They just don't want to say it because they agree with her,
right?
Because they hate Donald Trump and they hate Fox News,
which is stunning. That you can just
that's my takeaway. I don't want this
passionate about it to go on social media and rant all day and try to get someone fired and start a change.org petition or whatever you want to do about one person saying it. And then when someone else says it based on who they voted for or what their leanings are, this one doesn't matter.
And that's why it's interesting to me is because there are like progressive sins. One of them is victim shaming. Throughout the entire Me Too era, victim blaming, victim shaming, that's a huge sin. And so when a liberal does it and there's no reaction to it, it shows that they don't really care about those progressive
They don't care.
Virtues.
The media cares about it when it's selective. Like, I think Amanda Dobbins is horrendous on that podcast, right?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
How'd you get that job with Simmons?
Oh, come on.
Well, I'm just saying, right? I mean, right? I mean, I don't think, I of course don't think that's what happened, but I'm just saying, that's the same. What's the fucking difference?
No, what we should
because she wears pants. Well, she's not because she's a left winger. Like, it's so stupid.
What we should do is now have you seriously make that comment,
right?
And then put it out there and see if anyone runs with that.
Of course they would.
Yeah,
of course. Yeah, and the irony is, unbelievable.
I think the big takeaway, though, is Dobbins is another beneficiary of the Kirk Minihane cone of protection.
True.
I told you last night, if you came up with the Harvey Weinstein stuff, he'd still be making movies.
It's true. Poor Mike. Mike wish we broke that story.
I know.
But I mean,
listen, I think his work is being underappreciated.
I'm not even talking about the Fox News host, right? I'm talking about these dumb talking heads they have on all day. Mm-hmm. One of these idiot guys, came on from whatever this thing and said, and they talked about, they did a segment on Bombshell, the movie. Now, it'd be different as Fox, but let's just say it was a different organization. And that guy was like, geez, let's be honest. There was a participation level from these women.
It would be biggest story for at least 2 days.
Biggest story in the country. I was going to say for a day, maybe two. But it'll be the biggest gotcha Twitter story. Everyone would try and ruin this guy's life, fire him. I don't want her fired. I don't give a shit. I don't care if she works or not. But I just like to point out the hypocrisy. That's all. Long way of saying. And by the way, people were into it. Had a lot of buzz and interaction on our show.
Yeah.
did very well. The thing we tweeted out did well. But
yeah, the Barstool account retweeted us.
Not the actual one.
No.
Right, no, they're not. But we're on our own. We know that. We're on our own.
What Barstool one?
Barstool tweets S.
Yeah, some fake one. It has like
It's got 300,000 followers. It retweeted us.
It's not fake. That's their like backup. So Barstool Sports was getting shut down a lot when they were posting videos and stuff.
Oh.
So they have like a
So
backup.
there you go, Steve. Quit your bitching.
Wow.
I mean, not the actual one, but still, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
And people were into it, and I even got a text from somebody who said it was the best segment he's ever heard.
I can imagine.
He loved it. He loved it.
Yeah.
So,
did you see this Shaughnessy thing?
we'll get to that. We'll get to this asshole later on. But the you saying that made me think. I just have to. Yeah, I got to. There's a
The reaction, the lack of reaction.
No, the thing that Mike had mentioned about the Shaughnessy story makes. Someone's having a baby. I just got to register first. So anyway, what?
I don't know what that means, but I'm very curious.
No, it's just I had a thought in my head. What the hell?
Oh, okay, all right.
So that does really well. And I am super into this story. Like, I love stuff like this. This to me is like, for me, I could do a story like that every single day. I love it because I love the hypocrisy. Mm-hmm. It does very well in terms of people looking at it, and the thing we tweeted out is essentially doubled in views.
Yeah.
By Warden of the North's sound of Steve Robinson laughing. So I look at that and I say, what am I even working for?
Listen.
But yet
I'll defend the guy.
But yet I've created both worlds at the same time.
Here's what I'll say is that there are a lot of comedians. The one I referenced last night was Sinbad, but you can take whoever.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff
Foxworthy.
Larry the Cable Guy, perfect example.
People have their core.
Where it's like, hey, I don't get it.
Right.
But these guys are selling out. They have their audience.
Yeah, let's have some fun with it.
Yeah.
Even Kevin Hart for me doesn't click, but
right.
People like the guy.
That's kind of what Steve is, where it's like,
I know a crowd.
It's hard to deny the guy's getting laughs.
Now, set this up before we play it. Where are you? You're always in this weird room with like 9 people.
I never understand it.
Where are you?
So I was, as part of my work at MHPC, I had to travel across the state.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
Maine Heritage Policy Center.
Okay.
A right-wing think tank.
Right, okay.
I had to travel across the state advocating for or against certain educational reforms.
We're talking homeschooling here.
In this particular question,
sure, I understand,
but I was
yes.
opposing Common Core.
Okay, and who are the women who were swooning? Is more than a North said. I don't want to sexualize them, but I mean, who are these women?
One was my coworker at the time, and the other one I don't really know.
You still in touch with the coworker or no?
No.
Oh, okay,
I haven't talked forever.
But I mean, this is like 50,000 views. I don't understand it. But yet, I tweeted out twice, so I guess I'm guilty. But I'm haunted by it. I don't It's always the same camera shot.
Yeah.
It's always, I know Steve now, like I know when a joke's coming. But that wasn't really a joke, was it?
No, it wasn't a joke. I was making a legitimate point, but I'm just so spontaneously funny.
Why were people laughing?
See, that's a problem, though.
It also looks like I'm sitting there playing with a Rubik's Cube.
It does.
Just like staring vaguely off into the back of the room.
But that's the problem, Steve, is like a lot of comedians, some are successful, but a lot of comedians struggle when they try to move into the world of drama. And I think you do, when you're trying to be serious, you're so funny. Sometimes it doesn't work.
Also, the thing that struck me was he's so clean cut now. His hair in this was like when Nucky Thompson would be out drinking for a night.
He looks a little unkempt in this video. You look frankly so? Crazed. Like, what's going on? Where is this in Maine? You say Madawaska, I'm to shit myself.
Probably around Augusta, I think.
Okay.
It's probably at some hotel in Augusta or something. I don't know.
So you just go up there for who's there?
Some Maine lawmakers, parents,
the tastemakers,
area activists.
What are you doing tonight? I'll go check it out. How long is the event?
That's the thing. Usually it was like parents and teachers. This was like the town would get together.
Right. See, the thing is,
a couple of groupies.
At the same time, I was also running a blog called The Maine Wire, where I was doing lots of political investigations.
Sure.
True S.E. Robinson stuff. So this was like, I was kind of stepping away from my passion to go lecture the rubes about Common Core education reform.
Did you feel like
I was disinterested. I did not want to be there.
Did you feel like you were selling out by doing that, or
no? I just didn't want to be there.
You were bigger than that.
Yeah, but it was like one of my duties. It was part of the job. I had.
This is Larry the Cable Guy. When you're not talking to Larry the Cable Guy, you're talking to Dan Whitney.
Right.
Behind this, where he's just like, these fucking idiots eat anything up,
Yeah, poor Foxworthy. Like, you might be a redneck. You must dread doing those shows. Oh, God. I would hate that.
At this point, yeah.
So let me hear the clip.
What happens if homeschoolers don't pass the test? Is this linked to Agenda 21? And the third one was... I forgot.
Hold on. Before we get the answer, before we get the arrogant answer. What is an 821? What is this?
She's asking me if the education reform that the state of Maine was considering was part of a United Nations conspiracy to take away property rights from Americans.
I like that
and also
sigh
gun
before you
rights.
explain. Like, I'll come down to your guys' level.
He still remembers that night.
If I have to explain it to you, gentlemen.
It's a right-wing conspiracy perpetuated by Glenn Beck.
Oh, okay. So what year is this?
2012, 2013, somewhere around there.
All right. Go ahead.
Well, I would say that you don't have to worry about homeschoolers not passing the test. I think they're going to blow it out of the water.
Okay, there's a lot to.
Hold on.
I think there's a lot to unpack.
We're only going to play that. We're only going to play about 30 more times. So
that sounds like Spicoli Robinson for some reason.
I was going to say, were you drunk?
Easy
Were you on drugs that night? Oh, stop! Please, God, stop! What was blow out of the water a joke or no?
No, the idea is that homeschoolers are more intelligent than people who go to public school.
Yeah, that I have. Yeah,
so the idea that the woman was worried that they wouldn't pass the test was frankly comical to me.
And everyone, not just you, Steve, not just you.
Yeah. It was on everyone's mind.
Where would you rank that? Was that a laugh that's like starts low and then people get the joke and like gets louder? You know,
it's a thinking man's. There's a bit of the thinking man, but there's also a bit of like everyone's. It's on everyone's mind. Everyone wants to say it. Only one guy's going to say it. Only one guy's got the grapes.
I have bad news or maybe good news for everyone. Next week, we're going to do a best of. It's going to be 4 hours. It's going to be that laugh on the loop for 4 hours.
Just like those YouTube videos people fall asleep to.
Was there a woo at the end of that laugh? Let me hear the last one. Let me hear that. Who is that person?
Do your Baldacci bit.
Who is that person?
I didn't hear that the first time.
It's just quiet.
Robinson.
Who is that person?
I'm just saying, hey, find me tape of Geary killing it at a crowd like that.
You can't.
I know. I never have.
No.
That is a real. You had a real woo from. That wasn't from but that's a different one, right?
What do you mean?
That was last night. That was the one.
That was the one.
That was the same clip.
Yeah.
Okay, let me hear the clapping and then the thing one more time. Let me just hear it. Sounds like 3 people are clapping. Woo! But one person is so overcome with excitement by this joke. It's not a joke.
A lot of people like to play, 50,000, 60,000 seat stadiums. I go for the more intimate shows. I was kind of like Chappelle before, when he was wandering around in Africa, I was doing those small shows.
It'd be great if that's how we found out Steve met his wife. Like, I heard your homeschooling joke. He's like, come on, I'm just... They just come to me,
Yeah, what was that Chappelle Africa thing? What years was that?
04, 05.
Is that right? Yeah, that's right. So it doesn't quite add up, although, I'm sure you were, in Africa in World War II, Northern Africa fighting. Jesus, spill water all over the place.
Oh, boy.
Well, this is water bottles, Steve. What is this?
They're different, right?
Yes.
Like a cap and...
Jesus Christ.
I didn't
You
mind.
guys complain, and I provide water every morning.
I said I didn't mind.
Provide water. Great guy. That was a great cut, though. That is funny. That guy is good, too. I love that Twitter. I just followed that guy on Twitter.
I'll tell Acoustic Theory, who may or may not be Rich Kelleher. There's a lot more out there.
Okay, well, there's something interesting
I'm
about
not a big fan of that site, then. What were you saying?
Acoustic Theory has wanted to send a gift for the studio. There's something for us to put up. And he has been thwarted.
By whom?
He asked if he could have the address to send it to. I asked Steve, I said, full disclosure, this is one of your enemies.
My enemies?
No, Steve's. This guy's going after Steve.
It's the Warden guy.
Theory. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if that's the guy that Steve's saying, he knows the address.
Oh, well, he was asking me.
No, I'm saying,
It'd be kind of suspicious that he's asking for it.
That's a little strange.
Huh.
Blow it out of the water.
I'm more fascinated by the first part, where he sounds like
that's weird.
Peter Russo on House of Cards. They took him out the night before or something.
Play the whole cut again. You do sound a little... It sounds like a wet lunch, and then
Is this linked to Agenda 21? And the third one was...
Oh, this one's murdered, by the way. Dead that night.
Well, I would say that you don't have to worry about homeschoolers not passing.
That's what I like about homeschool girls.
Homeschool. What's the prom like?
That's what I was saying. I wasn't excited to be there. I had my mind on other things.
I got a medal for participation in gym class. Of course, there's a homeschool gym class, so I guess I'm not much of an athlete.
My wife likes to talk after sex, so she calls me from her hotel room.
No laugh track for Mike.
It's Rodney. Come on.
A second opinion. Yeah, you're fat too. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Is this the endless trove of stuff? I mean, does it just never stop?
Yeah.
You worked hard. A guy does work hard, Mike. I mean, Jesus.
He certainly does.
It's unbelievable.
You can't deny
He's
that.
a hard worker.
Yes.
Who'd you get that from? Your folks? Your mom? Your dad? Which one?
I was born with it.
Oh, okay. No credit given to your parents. Interesting. Interesting move. So you'll have this Adam Driver sound?
No one
No,
does.
it's gone.
Okay, good, because I couldn't find it.
NPR is doing Adam Driver a solid and not releasing it after he walked out on Terry Gross.
So he's first of all, this Star Wars movie.
Sexist pig that guy is, huh?
Dude, you saw that? I saw you tweet that woman.
I didn't understand.
That's a new one. I give her that. The Star Wars movie is getting horrendous reviews.
Terrible.
Yeah,
oh my
very
God,
bad.
it's getting destroyed. Which I don't know if that correlates necessarily. It could be really good, but that's
Well, that Star Wars seems like a movie that if it was even mediocre, people would go, "Oh, it's great."
plus the last one. You think people just want to like it,
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Concerning.
Yeah.
If you're a big Star Wars fan, I'd officially be concerned. Everything I keep reading I read a bunch of the reviews, non-spoiler, this morning. That's just shitload of plot packed in, like the first hour and a half.
Yeah, the word I kept seeing pop up is exposition.
Yeah,
which I really like in the first hour of a movie. Lots of
especially
exposition.
a fucking Star Wars movie. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm worried.
Ugh, I'm a Star Trek guy, obviously, to the core. It's different for
Star
me.
Wars.
Right, that's true.
I'm
No,
part of the
he's
Star
a
Trek
Trekkie.
family. I mean, I've starred in films. And
Yeah.
done my own work there. But Adam Driver was on this boring Terry Gross show yesterday, which is terrible. And I guess
He's a legend.
He has a phobia. She sure is. He has a phobia of watching himself or something.
Yeah.
Listening to himself. He can't listen
By
to
the way,
himself.
I'm with
just
him.
listen?
I'm with him. I have people think I'm kidding. I never listen to this.
I hate when you
never
guys play me. I take my headphones off. I can't
running
do
the
it.
ball in the first half. Pretty good. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, pretty good.
Oh, look at him.
Yeah, see, I don't mind that. That's good stuff. Getting ready for my next job. But to walk out and then not come back. He didn't come back, right?
No.
That's weird.
That's a little
Just ended
strange. That's a little.
I mean, he's a little full of himself. He's had a pretty good year. And there's all these stories about the season of Adam Driver.
Oh,
and
marriage story in this.
Yeah, he thinks he's ascending and he's going to be, the next Denzel or Tom Cruise or something.
I don't see it. He's a good actor, but he's not going to be he's not going to be this massive star.
Yeah.
He's good. He's a good actor, but
Yeah.
he left.
Yeah, that does seem very odd.
A little diva.
A little babyish.
A little douchey, I would say.
Makes Kylo Ren look like a total pussy.
That's
Unless
true
here's
too.
the thing, maybe the reason they didn't put it out is because he was kind of a nice guy about it. He's like, guys, I just can't. I'm freaking out. I can't do it anymore.
Is there any way to be a nice guy about that, though?
But
guys, I'm sorry. I'm such a little bitch. I
You
can't
also have a
listen to
massive
audio.
responsibility to your audience to play that. Were you just leaving?
Well, that'd be like them not playing the Cosby tape. Remember when they asked him questions about the rapes and Cosby was like, "Now you're not going to play this, right?" They went ahead and released it.
That's right.
Not quite as serious.
It's a little
I don't
different.
know if it's exactly
a
the
little
same.
different, but I know what you're saying, Steve.
But why does Adam Driver get this kind of special favor? No Republican politician would get a favor like that. They'd release that in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
they
damn it.
definitely would.
Damn
They
it,
definitely
that's right.
would. But
That's right.
like I said, it's not a politician. It's not a guy that really matters. Maybe he was a nice guy about it, and he just has a weird phobia that they understood.
I guess if he did it here, though, I'd be like, we're playing.
Make fun of him, yeah.
We're playing
That's
it.
just not what NPR does.
We'd start the Periscope.
Yes.
Look at Adam Driver run away, little bitch boy.
I also wonder, did they tell him? Do his people tell them? I don't even know. Like if they didn't tell them he has this phobia, how the fuck are they supposed to?
I mean, the article that I retweeted said that they were apparently aware and warned him that he may.
Oh,
want to
I
take
did
his
read that. Yes,
headphones
yeah,
off.
right. So then you're done.
Yeah, right. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know why you don't.
Come on, how do
you do any interview?
Is this a legitimate phobia or is this just his
No, it's
personal
embarrassing.
preference?
Like I get it. No,
Yeah.
there are some people who don't mind. Do you mind hearing your old voice or no?
No, I don't mind at all.
Right.
Well, he's killing.
And surprise me.
Yeah.
It actually makes me feel good. I'm semi-hard back here.
There you go. I don't.
I'd like a Steve soundboard.
So that's true. There's no Steve drops. I don't like hearing it. Mike. A lot of people don't. Some people don't care, but I wouldn't walk out though.
No.
I'm not coming back. I saw a lot of people on Twitter you have to have sympathy for him. He's got a real phobia. I'm sorry, it's not a real fucking phobia.
I have a little sympathy for him, but I also don't think it's a real phobia.
I mean, it might technically be a real phobia, but it's not a real phobia.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna get fucking hurt by
You're
it.
not diagnosed with anything.
Yeah, and by the way, his voice is fine. We're not. What the fuck is he that embarrassed? He's a fucking movie star.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, does he not go to premieres
Yeah, he's
or anything?
I guess he probably just doesn't watch the movie.
I guess.
I don't know, but this movie's getting
do you work on your
destroyed.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus Christ.
I have to say, my expectations weren't very high, and the reviews are coming in lower than that. I mean,
thought it'd
even
be passable.
just like all the. I mean, the last three have sucked.
So J.J. Abrams only did the first one, The Force Awakens?
Yeah, Rian Johnson did this last one, The Last Jedi, which was not as good. I thought The Force Awakens was pretty good. It was a remake of the first Star Wars movie, but it was fine.
They should have just had J.J. Abrams do them all.
Yeah,
I don't know, the new force powers that they're bringing into it kind of undermine
let's say
the earlier
separate
ones.
podcast. Let's not need to delve too
fuck
far.
you. You're interested in it.
I'm not interested in the force powers.
No, but I'm just saying, giving Luke astral projection powers, and then you wonder, like, well, why didn't they have those powers back in the earlier ones? Come on.
Yeah, that's what I say.
It's good.
Creates plot holes. You're Mr. Concerned about plot holes in the
I agree.
Nicholson movie. What was it? The
Departed?
Departed. Yeah, you're all worried about plot holes there, but now
it's a fucking that movie.
Yeah, I get less worried about plot
claims
holes
to
when
be
people can
claims to be
have
realistic. You're talking about a
lightsabers.
fucking a different. It's not
it
real.
is realistic. It happened in a galaxy far, far away a long time ago.
Long time ago, right? Or a long time ago. Okay, there you go. Good. So you're gonna see that. You're not gonna see it this weekend, though.
Probably not.
No.
Not after the reviews. I mean, the reviews kind of kill it. Why do I want to go waste that much money to see a movie that's going to suck and make me sad?
Oh,
So you're not gonna see it in the theater?
I'll probably wait for it to come out.
It's not coming out Christmas Day?
It's
Usually
coming
does.
out. No, it's coming out Thursday night, tomorrow night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You know, it usually comes out the week before or something like
I
that.
thought it was usually Christmas Day the last couple times. But
No, right around then though.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ryan Johnson, meanwhile, has got a huge hit with Knives Out and was on Swing and Misses. So
Well, there you go. He's on fire.
He's not fucking. He's not
Yeah.
feeling any pain.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus.
I was fascinated by that, what's her name, though? Emily Peck?
Wait, what
the
was it?
Huffington
That
Post?
only women have
So she
men
said-
have walked out of.
She tweeted, Adam Driver joins a group of Bill O'Reilly, Juan Williams, and Lou Reed of
Right.
people to walk out on the legendary Terry Gross.
Right.
Has a woman ever walked out on Fresh Air?
Oh, damn right they
As
have.
if this is some sort of a sexist thing.
What's the men aren't as tough as women?
I guess.
Yes.
It just seems like such an odd spin to put on it. For
I remember-
seemingly no
I
reason.
remember listening to the O'Reilly one when it happened. It was probably like 10, 12 years ago, and like. He seemed. If you're Bill O'Reilly, you can't walk out of a fucking tough interview.
Yeah,
like you
that
seem
seems
like a
like-
total pussy if you
Right.
do that. I mean, like that's your job. And then somebody asks you a couple of semi-tough. They were not that bad.
Yeah.
she hated him. It's not dissimilar to like Dobbins and Megyn Kelly. You could tell she was looked down on him.
Sure.
But if you're gonna go on the Fresh Air and you're a fucking Republican, what do you expect's gonna happen?
Why is she so, and I'm not even shitting on her because I literally know nothing about her. Why is Terry Gross such a legend?
Because she's a woman and she's on NPR.
And she does that soft talking.
Yeah, she does that voice. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
She's she's a complete bore. We could play. Get some sound of her. I'm Terry Gross with Fresh Air.
Yes. Filling in this week is NPR Mike.
I forgot about NPR Mike. NPR Mike might be a decent weekend host in Madawaska.
Adam Driver, why are you crying? I'm merely playing a clip from your film. Adam's going to be all right.
How do you speak all day if you're Adam Driver?
What's that?
How do you speak all day if you're Adam Driver? Like you
Oh,
can't hear your voice?
Maybe he likes it better in his head.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Watching Steve search for sound is my new favorite thing. Ooh,
This is Fresh Air.
that's you get right.
Was determined to land a
No.
career.
So
in
this is her
media
with Charlie
after
Rose.
working
Doesn't sound like
briefly
her.
as a school teacher. She was hired as the host of.
No,
a
I want her
feminist
doing a
talk show.
Fresh Air show. You shithead.
There aren't a ton of clips on it on YouTube.
That's odd. There's got to be.
Let me look it up for you.
What happened when Bill?
Oh, that's O'Reilly playing him walking out on.
God,
Terry
you're an
Gross.
idiot.
Where is the Terry Gross audio?
And the following message come from
Okay, there we go.
How is this legend?
Gene Simmons
produced?
interview with
No
Terry
actual
Gross on
sound.
NPR. It's the third thing I saw. Fresh NPR Robin Williams interview.
revolution and the deep
Woody Allen interview on NPR. Sarah Silverman.
Has been both a shortcoming and an advantage for you.
Well, I think that for me it's been somewhat of an
No, I
advantage.
forget. It's a disaster. Yeah, you suck at your job. You're fired.
Before that, the only time I've ever heard her voice is in BoJack Horseman when the
Oh, right.
liberal reporter, her ringtone.
Right.
I'm Terry Gross, and this is your ringtone.
Is there anything good? NPR is paid by us, the taxpayer.
You're damn right.
Steve, any good recent taxpayer funded radio in the local area that you want to play at all? This got Steve. Is it Dander? Right?
Got my dander up.
Yes, Dander.
For the people of Madawaska, would NPR Mike be more
That just says to me, might be a weekend guy.
a weekend guy? Okay.
Yeah,
but
you're
not
doing-
middays.
No, you're working 7 days a week.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you get
That's only fair.
2 weeks vacation, but you get a raise. You are getting a raise.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, and again, cost of living, it's done. NPR
Yes.
Mike will interview, do whatever you want on the weekends.
All right.
Yeah, that should work. No,
I've got Adam Driver here.
how about Driver go? You have there?
I think your interview would be more likely with the Long Lake biologist.
So what? That could be interesting. I'd listen to that.
Tom Cruise on his press tour for Top Gun stopped by.
I'll be pissed off when you get Springsteen.
Bruce, tell us about playing the famous outdoor tennis courts here in Madawaska.
Maybe a good show. If you're just new to the show, welcome. My old show, I had this woman on, Trenni Kusnierek.
Ah, yes.
Who is, I've always got along with great. She's fucking crazy liberal, like lunatic, like absolutely insane. But I always liked her.
Seemed nice enough.
Yeah, but she just couldn't take the heat of that old show. She just couldn't handle it.
Well, the best example is you guys. So she would be sympathetic when you guys would make fun of people,
right?
And then she went on her weekend show and started calling David Price a pussy,
right?
Because he has anxiety,
right?
And then you guys called her out for that,
and she got upset.
She never. I don't know if she was ever on again.
She might not have been. She couldn't handle, like, we would do things like, for example, I haven't mentioned this before publicly. I'll do it now for the first time. My parents are dead.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine. Thank you.
Little orphan boy.
No big deal. Yeah. Trenni didn't show up to my dad's funeral or wake.
Right.
And was I actually upset about that? No. Right. Did I joke around about it on the air? Yes.
Right. It was very funny.
And she, is that Trenni? And then she started crying on the air.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't. What am I supposed to do with this? This is double standard that you don't want to have, but you have. And they claim they don't want you to have it, but yet when you go at them, they say, "Why are you treating me?" It's weird. I'm just like, what? I like her, but so she bailed on it. It was too tough. So she went into the arms of Jim Braude, our friend Jim Braude,
yes,
and Margery Eagan, and does that show. Now. I think does that show. I have no idea. So it's
she does it once a week.
It's the NPR show in Boston. It's the one that Shirley goes on.
What a lineup this show is. Trenni, Shirley.
I would rather
lots of diversity of thought.
Yeah.
I would rather eat a fucking bowl full of soup from diarrhea from any human being in the world than listen to any of these shows for more than 10 minutes. I really would. I would rather listen to French Mike and NPR might do a show together.
Now, wait a second.
I'm just saying that.
I think that would be pretty entertaining, actually.
I just thought of it. See, I'm coming with these ideas. Let me hear it.
Losing my
French Mike and NPR Mike. It's better than diarrhea soup.
Let me hear it.
Bonjour, NPR Mike. Hello.
Yeah, it's tough 2 hours, isn't it?
Thank you for having me. I'm going to mainly talk in this voice because I don't know many French words. Oh, oui, oui.
Well, hold on. No, thank you for having me. These guys are partners on the weekends.
Yes, but thank you for bringing me in.
No, it's a show.
Oh,
you guys do a show
been together for 30 fucking years.
Yeah. No, thank you for having me. He's a guest. This is a weekend show.
All right. Well, I got to work out the kinks.
Okay. Well, speaking of the kinks, let's play one right now. So Trenni goes on that show weekly, and Steve was fired up about this.
I am still fired up about this.
There's a guy. You gotta remember, Steve's got a guy. He has a brother who pretends to be in the military.
Right.
So he doesn't pretend, but yeah.
Well,
I never heard anyone so fired up about Boston Public Radio.
You were really fired. You were more fired about this than Dobbins.
I am still fired up about this.
You found this more interesting than Amanda Dobbins?
Jim Braude is a fucking idiot.
Yeah, who does
Margery Eagan is a fucking idiot.
Right.
They know nothing, and they're taking money from me to go on the radio and spread lies and misinformation and be fucking idiots.
What's your fault?
It's my fault that I pay taxes?
Yeah, yes. I don't pay. I haven't paid tax 8 years.
Taking money from people like me and me.
Think about that. Blind Mike is paying taxes so that Jim can make $400,000 a year.
We're also paying for this shithead because I'm sure he gets some money for being fucking blind.
Well,
right?
Less and less.
You know what I'm saying?
More and more money I make.
I mean, do you feel good about that?
I'm okay with that.
Why?
Because he's blind.
So what?
I think that
my fault.
I think that makes more sense to me than paying Jim and Margery.
I guess I'm equally offended by both.
Well, I think they should take all of Jim and Margery's money and give it to Blind Mike.
Yeah.
If you knew how much Jim Braude made,
oh my god,
you would actually vomit. You would vomit.
Well, over under 200,000.
Over. I don't know that, but I know that
for this radio show.
Yes, I would say 250.
I would say that's fair.
I'd say Margery makes because NPR is really fair.
It's a midday show.
I'd say
160.
I'd say they pay the woman much less than they pay the guy. I have no doubt.
Wow. Trenni probably makes how much for that segment? I know they pay her, right?
$100 probably.
Yeah. Jesus Christ,
Trenni. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I would think
this really hurts.
And by the way, they do no ratings.
That's what I'm saying.
When I say they do no ratings, I mean they do no ratings. They finish like 15th.
Why?
And
why? Why do they pay him that much?
They probably got 4 producers working on that show.
For sure.
They never answer the phones.
So I went on Jim's TV show, where he does the radio.
Yeah.
And it's a fucking palace. It's a palace.
Some money is for the radio show and the TV show.
Yeah,
right?
but you're paying for that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm paying for that.
Jesus Christ.
I pay a lot in taxes. So does Jim Braude, I guess. We're part of the same bracket. Yeah. But still, I'm sure he gets some exemption, right? Because he works for the government or something. Is he considered a government employee?
No, it's a private corporation. Well, not private.
Why doesn't fuckhead Trump get rid of this?
Conservatives have been trying to do it for a long time. Every time we do it, though, they say, "Oh, you want to get rid of Sesame Street?"
Yes, I do want to get rid of Sesame Street.
You're a bad guy.
Is it on HBO now anyway?
Yeah, maybe.
They would probably put Sesame Street on Netflix. Yeah, HBO. Yeah.
Streaming anyway.
The production of it, though, has been publicly funded.
So fuck Fred Rogers and fuck Big Bird and these idiots. Like, there are plenty of ways for kids to get... No. Well...
No, that just got you off the Madawaska City Council.
Why? Madawaska's probably conservative.
No, they still want Sesame Street. They still want Big Bird. They still want Mr. Rogers.
I think that's true. Well, we'll settle. When we get
to that We'll get to know the people.
So, this is about the Army-Navy thing.
Yes, the cadets.
With Reese Davis on the ESPN, you have the cadets who were literally...
I see where it's going now.
Joking around.
Yeah.
Have you heard this or no?
I haven't heard the sound, no. I've just seen
everybody knows who's not lying, that these guys are not racist. They're not white supremacists. They were fucking around.
Yeah.
Does anybody doubt that? I mean, really?
Of course, yeah.
Do you, Steve?
There are some people who doubt that, and 3 of them are paid by the taxpayers to do stupid bullshit radio.
Is Jim
Braude a Republican? Didn't we get to the bottom of that when he was on here?
I would say he's not a Republican.
No, okay.
No.
Right.
Jerry Callahan says,
a lunatic liberal.
Jerry Callahan would say it's the least diverse place. They have no diversity of thought.
Okay.
And he is right. So listen to this lunatic who I have to admit I like. I can't help it.
She did not respond to multiple text messages asking her to come on.
Yeah, she wants no part
of you.
No.
She wants no part of accountability for the dumb shit she says.
Right, and like the Amanda Dobbinses, the Trennis, pick the 30,000 people we've dealt with on this show. They never want to come on, and because they know they're wrong. Trenni knows that we'll fucking swallow her up on this one.
Yeah.
I mean, just listen to this. Just listen to this.
There's going to be an investigation. There's an ongoing investigation of what happened at the Army-Navy game involving these possible white power gestures. What's going on?
Yeah, I saw it, I think, on Sunday. I had seen someone retweet the video from it. So ESPN went live. Their College Game Day was live, and their main host, Reese Davis, was, with a bunch of service men. I don't believe I saw any women. A bunch of service men behind him. And hold
on. The damn evil military. not putting any women in there. I'm sure they got together and they were like, ESPN, a really famously conservative organization, said, listen, because it wouldn't look good at all if they had a bunch of service women back there. Right. Nobody would give them a pat in the back.
Yeah.
They were like, let's hide the broads. Like, what are we doing here?
Oh, they're in the kitchen cooking for lunch.
I mean,
Well, I hear whenever women sign up for the Army, they laugh. They go, look at these skirts trying to get in here and throw their application away.
It's just Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
Kid put up a flag, and then you see creep into the shot someone doing the upside down, OK symbol, which is now known and registered by the Southern Poverty Law Center as a hate symbol.
Which is my favorite thing ever, because...
Oh, it's registered. I didn't realize that.
Because
Steve.
Milo Yiannopoulos and people on 4chan literally said, let's create a sign that means nothing.
Right.
Turn it into a white power sign, and these idiots will believe it. And now they just do it. Now they just talk about it.
Do you want
like
to apologize, Steve? Now it's been registered. Did you realize that? Well, that changes
the Southern Poverty Law Center is a sham organization.
Very right down the middle organization.
It's a complete fucking sham.
It is probably the most liberal organization in America, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's liberal. It was created to separate gullible liberals from their money. They keep it in offshore accounts. I think they have over $500 million in offshore accounts. It's just a huge liberal slush fund, and it's a weapon of the left.
But it's registered, though.
Yeah, okay.
That changes the whole argument. Those kids must have known it was registered.
Yeah.
That's why they did it.
Definitely.
Because it's a huge, there's a bunch of guys who get together and say, let's put ourselves on the ESPN and show our white power signs to everyone. So we'll get kicked out. So
it's about time.
Trigger a huge national controversy and maybe get kicked out of Army or Navy. That makes sense. Good.
I don't know what the actual term for the symbol is. It's
always well thought of.
The upside down, 2 fingers together, 3 down, which actually look like the W and the P for white power.
So if it's upside down, it looks more like M-O to me than W-P.
Yeah, Mike, don't do that. Mike, don't do it. It's been registered.
I flash it at people as I drive by.
Don't do that. Go ahead.
To me, what was most distressing is there was an African American service member right in the To me, what was most distressing is there was an African American service member right in the one or two rows in front of the two people who were doing it. To me, that stuck out right away because one, he was the only person of color in the shot right behind Reese Davis. And
Braude was so red with fury. He didn't notice anyone else there.
Braude knows nothing about this story.
Who were flashing a symbol,
and they were in uniform.
And they were in uniform.
Yes, I would say they were in uniform at the Army-Navy game, you twit. Yes.
But does Trenni look at that?
I have no idea. What a fucking dummy.
Does Trenni look at any picture and think, all right, how many women are in this picture?
No.
What's the racial composition of this picture?
That's all liberals, hardcore liberals do is how many black people are in the picture, how many women are in the picture, what's the representation? Mm-hmm. Everything. I just saw one of these Star Wars reviews yesterday, like, they're mad because there's not enough LGBTQ plus characters in the film.
Well, of course.
It's a fucking Star Wars movie. Can you just watch the movie?
It's a little offensive.
Can we fight somewhere?
On that galaxy, you'd think by now that
that's
would
true.
be accepted.
Well, I don't know how far back it is, though.
That's true.
Go ahead.
And I was watching yesterday on one of the network shows. They had, a couple of different panelists on. One who was a former service member himself. And forgive me, I don't remember his name, but he was talking about.
Does she remember anything?
No. That was the only one driving me crazy with her too.
She's so outraged by this.
I saw something on TV. I don't remember what channel it was. I don't remember who was talking.
Jesus Christ, Trenni! Can you do a little fucking legwork? God.
Where you just can't weed out people who have prejudices and who are racist and believe in, quite frankly, male white power coming into our armed services. And how is that going to have a trickle-down effect?
Meanwhile, she's pointing out, first of all, it's progressive in Trenni's mind to count the black people that
of course.
are there.
Well,
and also, these gentlemen are serving with minorities.
Well, also, right.
They're so obsessed with white power.
And by the way, they're like about to do something in their lives that nobody has the guts to do, basically.
Right.
I mean, nobody. These are bright kids. They're at West Point. They're at the Naval Academy.
Oh, she'll get into that.
Oh, good. And they're literally, they don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
They entered school when Donald Trump was elected, and nobody knew what a fucking lunatic this guy was going to be or not be.
They could be sent into North Korea for all
tomorrow.
They know.
Yeah. They could be there for 8 years. There are kids in Iraq. I mean, who have been there for forever.
Yeah.
Nobody in Steve's life, but still.
Sure, yeah, but there are people exempt. Yeah.
So explain to somebody who is listening, who doesn't really know what we're talking about with this circle. What are they actually doing?
So the game is that if you can get somebody to look at the circle below your waist, you get to punch them in the shoulder.
Right. Correct.
So the joke to do it on national television would be like, you get to punch everybody.
Right. I understand.
Or
I disagree, but go ahead.
Or
yes, thank you.
They're saying the white man is the supreme
I
race.
think that's a little more.
Yes.
I think that's a little more on the nose.
Yes.
What I love is we will at least acknowledge that there are two sides. I think it's ridiculous, but they don't even mention that part.
The entire interview, they never mention the circle game.
Is there a chance that they're just doing the circle game? Because Braude doesn't fucking know a thing. He just shows up, does his thing, leaves. Margery is
yammering away.
I mean, Margery is like. Honestly, I think I've said this before. Is what's his face? When she Benedamalu, is that his name?
Oh, in Concussion.
Yeah, when Margery dies, he's going to be like, you know what? I don't even want that fucking thing. Like, this is too much work for me. I don't know what she must have played football or rugby or something. I mean, she is fucking gone. And then Trenni, who was the most self-involved person.
They were wearing uniforms.
What was that, Margery?
They had the uniforms on.
Yes, Margery. Yes, military people wear uniforms, Margery. That's right.
I see my grandfather.
Margery, your grandfather's been dead for 60
looks so
years.
Handsome.
Oh, you're gonna go visit him? You're right, Margery. Military people. Guess what they do when they're walking around the football games when they're on campus?
Yesterday, my teacher told me that I got an A+ on my paper.
Which paper was that about, Margery?
We were talking about John Kennedy.
No, Margery's been gone for over 50 years.
No.
Yes.
No.
Camelot is over. Margery, a man went on the moon. Uniforms.
Who are you, Jim? Jim is your name?
Uniforms.
What are we doing here?
It's so weird that at the Army-Navy game that these military guys aren't just wearing tank tops.
Well, a few of them had just had
flip-flops and shorts. And
a few of them had fuck cancer shirts on.
It's weird that they just have it's almost like they are have a military sort of thing going where they need to wear these uniforms, isn't it?
Well, they were hiding in their uniforms. They didn't have their clan robes on.
Yeah, the robes were on underneath, right? Yes. Go ahead, let me hear more from Trenni and Margery.
And for the other people who don't look like them, be it women, gays, lesbians,
well, I think it
people
can
of color.
But when you say maybe it's hard to discern who they are.
Yes.
But I think if you determine, we've discussed this with Andrew Cabral in terms of police.
That was a good talk.
If you can identify them and are
I
certain
think they
you're
should
right,
be out.
then of course they should be out. I mean,
Hold
how
on,
can they
hold on.
protect you or serve with you if that's their...
Hold on. They should be out?
Yes, you should look into the mind of every person who attempts to enlist, discern whether they are prejudiced against black people, and if they are,
you're out
of the military.
Now, is there something to be said? And I would ask Margery and Jim this, and Trenni. Let's just say this is a candidate, right? A candidate for West Point.
Okay.
You interview them, and in the past they've had some racial. Even on Twitter or whatever. I don't know if they do that now.
They've got like Blind Mike's Twitter history.
No, not that bad. No, not that bad. No, not that bad. But
not as
sort of
proud
a
of it.
checkered history. Is there something to be said that, hey, we're going to bring this young man or woman in, and maybe by the process of integrating with other people and learning that they may change?
No, they may. You don't understand.
Or do we just
they already made a mistake.
Yeah, I don't think you can change. I don't think you can come back from
so
that.
we just shame them.
Yeah.
Call them racist. Get them even angrier.
Yeah.
And just let them float away.
Yes.
That seems to me to be an excellent recipe for, good life of harmony. I don't have a problem
Well, we don't
with
want to
that.
give them any military training because then they become even more dangerous.
That's true.
That's
true. Margie, you have anything to say about this?
How do you know that?
Sorry, Margie?
I like the color of the studio. When did we paint it blue?
We didn't. Well, I don't know if we did that, Marjorie, or not.
It's so pretty in here.
What music are you listening to these days, Marjorie? What's the new songs out there?
I like the Dave Clark 5.
I think they're around anymore.
They had a #1 hit tune recently.
Your television is
Jim,
color?
take us to break with the Dave Clark 5.
But how do you know that you're okay? Let me hear more from Trenni.
How do you know that if you literally go into battle, something, unfortunately...
Hold on. Oh, this isn't going where I think it's going, is it?
Oh, it's going right where you think it's going.
Oh, God, no. God, let me hear this.
We use all the time, right, in sports, your athletes all the time. It was a war out there. We go into battle together. But these men and women literally go into battle together. And how could you possibly feel safe with your fellow service members? I don't know if it's called battalions, troops, I guess is probably the
wherever
correct,
they are.
I know. How could you feel, comfortable in that atmosphere if you're always looking over your shoulder and wondering whether or not that other person who's standing next to you sees you as less than human and less valuable?
Hold on.
Well, she's speaking from experience. Going on air with Gary Tangway every night it's a war.
I was going on air. Mike Tirico maybe might have given her some.
So my question is,
so what she's really saying, again, this is like the Dobbins thing, where she's not. What Trenni's basically saying is some white supremacist is going to blow some guy's head off, right?
Mm-hmm. What she's saying is a white soldier who believes in white power and flashes the OK symbol is going to be headed into downtown Baghdad with his black battle buddy and look over and just be like, fuck this guy and shoot him. That's what she's saying. And she has no shred of evidence whatsoever that there have been any hate crimes in the military. She's just talking at her ass.
It took us a day maybe to get crazier than Dobbins, honestly.
Like, listen, this is barely even the craziest shit that happened on Boston Public Radio yesterday.
So again, just keep in mind, listeners in Massachusetts and listeners in every state, because they're everywhere. Like, you're going to work today. You're in work right now, probably in your cubicle or in your office or wherever, listening to this. Every other Friday or whatever, I think that's when people get paid, right? I don't even know. Yes. You get your check, and part of that is going so this person can say this stuff. Mm-hmm. Like,
your fellow
hold on, I'm not quite done yet.
I don't know if it's called battalions, troops, I guess is probably the
wherever
correct,
they are.
I know.
Whatever.
Battalions, troops, whatever.
You don't have to get. You have to be sexist, Steve. It's not a female thing.
Down at the soda shack, colored used to come in.
Wait a minute, Marjorie.
That's how we would treat them.
Wait a minute, Marjorie. Marjorie, we've made much progress since your youth, Marjorie. Much progress.
Oh, thank goodness.
A black man was president.
No.
Yes.
When?
Yes.
When?
He was born in America, right, Steve?
Wink, wink.
He was.
Oh, my goodness.
And served 8 years with great. And now the president is Donald Trump.
He was a nice boy.
How would you have known him?
He was a fine business owner.
But you were talking about the 60s, though. He was
fine golden hair.
Your age seems confusing to me. Did you know somebody in your youth? Did you know a boy named Steve Robinson?
Oh, yes. An older boy.
He was a little older than you.
Yes. Oh, he was the cock of the walk.
How about his humor?
Oh, all the girls would swoon for Stevie Robinson.
Stevie Robinson. S.E. Robinson.
Oh, he had a nice leather jacket and he'd
Was
lean up on his Trans Am.
He transferred from another country, didn't he? When he was younger? Or no?
Oh, yes. Moscow Steve, they called him.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, Steve is seething at this Trenni story. It's like, stop fucking
You're
around,
making a mockery.
assholes.
It gets worse.
Well, just real quick, though. So just keep in mind. So, again, I don't believe these people are racist. And I know that everyone's going to say, then you're racist, right? If you say you don't think someone's racist, you're racist.
Yeah.
Like, I think David Duke is racist.
Right.
For example.
Right, but you don't think that people at Fenway are racist, so you are still racist.
Right, yes, correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Denying racism is almost as bad as being a racist.
Oh, I
might even be worse.
Just as bad. Just as bad. Now, I think accusing someone of being a racist when they're not is just as bad.
Oh, that's fine. We do that all the time.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. As a society, I mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Trenni is saying, again, I think these are kids who are playing that game. That's just what I think. I think anybody with a fucking brain in their head really
And also,
believes that.
they might be making some stupid internet joke.
Yeah, I was
and
going to say,
that's fine. They don't even know what it is.
that know they're on TV.
Right, I was going to say that.
Yeah,
Well,
but
they're members of the military.
Do they have?
Please,
well,
little
you know what I
respect.
mean.
How
Do
dare
they
you
have?
say
Do they have these well thought out racist ideals? Are they writing a
Of course
manifesto?
not.
Do they want race war?
So
No.
Trenni thinks is then, and by the way, this black gentleman that she's speaking about in the few rows ahead, that might be the guy's best friend.
Right.
Who the fuck knows?
Who knows?
I mean, really, imagine saying that about somebody you're racist or with no proof. You don't know the person at all. So again, like Steve said, they're marching down wherever the next war is going to be, wherever
Mexico
it is.
City.
Mexico City, and they're being attacked by the
Cartels.
the other side. They're firing away.
Sure.
This fucking guy who played the game where he punches a guy in the arm looks next to him. His brother in arms, who he spent months with, loves probably.
He says, black man!
Yeah, and then blows his fucking head off. I mean, that's what she's saying. I would respect her so much more if she just said it. Same as Dobbins. Just fucking say what you think. You fucking babies. Jesus. God.
And nowadays you can't get away with it, right? Like the stupidity and the arrogance of these young men to think that they could do this and get away with it.
And by the way, as always, there is no easier target than a young white guy in the military. Like, you are. They think you're right wing.
Probably a we know nothing about them.
They think you're stupid. They think that you care about war. Meanwhile, they're protecting this dummy so she can go on by the government that's paying her to say this stupid shit.
And I love the hypocrisy of Trenni being the dumbest, the second dumbest person on that show. Doesn't know about the circle game. Doesn't know anything about the military. Going on and be like, oh, they're dumb and ignorant to believe that they'd get away with this.
And meanwhile, these kids, West Point is a hell of a school. You gotta be pretty fucking bright to graduate there.
No,
and then
she'll get into it.
And then you're giving how many years of your life up?
I think your commission would be 4.
4 years. 4 years.
That's a cakewalk.
Now, I know you couldn't go in the military, Mike. That's different.
Well, yeah, they won't have me.
I had my flat feet, so for me, I did the best I could.
You could be a fighter pilot.
That's true.
Think?
Yeah, I can see that.
All right.
Not all the jokes hit, but in Maine, that gets a laugh.
That's the thing.
I mean,
it's about your audience.
I'm gonna have to adjust my humor when we move up there.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Steve is gonna move right in.
I'll have some lessons for you on the car ride up.
Oh, there'll be a lot of pressure on that.
Yeah.
And that first book for me, but we might have to buy a meter.
He's the main guy. We want him in.
We might have to pull what we call a Greg Hill. I mean, and buy a meter from one of these.
Well, there's only one meter in the market. So.
Done. Man, you're all set. All right, go ahead.
And there have been a few people who have said, well, maybe, they didn't know what it was. No, I'm sorry. If you live in this day and age and you should be, anyone who's going to West Point or the Naval Academy are some of the brightest human beings on our planet.
What does that tell you?
I mean, it is not easy. This is not open enlistment. This isn't some, kid who was barely graduating from high school and joins a branch of the military.
Hold on. So what she's saying there is that these kids are smarter than some ignorant fuck who just happened to join the army right out of high school.
Of course, they're stupid. Yeah.
Yes.
My
brother.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Sure. Yes. For
I'm
argument's
saying
sake.
this, George. This is what. Do you remember John Kerry got in trouble for saying, you might wind up if you don't study in class, you might wind up in Iraq somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, that's exactly what she's saying. It's this smug, arrogant, liberal attitude against enlisted men. You could play soccer, or you could play football, or you were connected to a senator or something. So you got into West Point. You're so much better and smarter than just your regular
is there a chance
enlisted
your brother
man.
is stupid?
No.
Okay, I'm just trying to get I'm trying to get the entire story.
In high school, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so he didn't go to college initially.
No, he did. Well, yeah, after
Right, he went to the military and then fought. Well, all right, we'll play along. Fought for the country, came back and went to school, and now leads a good life.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's, to me, a pretty good American story right there.
I think he's smarter than Trenni.
Well, I mean, I would hope so. This fucking hot chocolate is smarter than Trenni.
All right, here's where she gets even crazier.
To try and further his education and maybe gain some maturity. These are men and women with unbelievable academic excellence. You know what you're doing, and you should be promptly punished for it. And to me, it shouldn't. It's an investigation that shouldn't take much time, and they should be immediately expelled.
I'm with you.
Hold on. We'll go back. But I love the idea that, like, you know, one thing, let's be clear about this investigation. Make it as quick as possible. Like, let's make it as quick and like, let's just fucking get right through it. Kind of like the NBC sexual harassment investigation, Trenni. Like, you know, just go right through it and then you're done. This is a woman, by the way, who again is like Dobbins, you know, huge liberal. When NBC, her company, Tirico,
Mikey Tirico, me and Mikey Tirico.
She
No
went
one's
on
ever said
there,
a bad word about this guy.
put on those high heels and danced like crazy for Tirico in that video. I mean, so when it really push comes to shove, Trenni is as big a coward as there is in America.
Was it this story you were saying about the other day that you hope they sue the shit out of whatever network reporter? Yeah, I hope so too. Because it's like,
they should sue the shit out of them.
Shit like this will just keep happening, where it's like, oh, white supremacist. I didn't look into it at all, but he's a white supremacist.
So Trenni's like, you know, and do it as quick as possible.
Yeah.
It's just their lives, their entire reputation. They're branded forever for racist and kicked in her mind, kicked out of a military academy. In her mind, just make it as fast as possible. Don't be thorough. Just fuck them over.
What's most important about this investigation? Make hasty work.
Yeah, let's get some Twitter applause going. Come on, let's go. Gee, go ahead.
Immediately expelled.
I'm with you.
Dishonorably discharged, by the way. To me, it should be a dishonorable discharge.
Okay, so what does that legally mean?
There's a couple of things. Depending on what grade they're in, whether they're a junior or senior, they can't be dishonorably discharged because they haven't actually formally joined the military.
Let's say they have.
If they have, it's the equivalent of a felony. You get dishonorably discharged for raping a fellow soldier. Ooh. You get dishonorably discharged for murdering civilians.
Okay, I'm not seeing the issue here, right?
You're raped my eyes.
You're going to you will be prevented from the rest of your life from getting any kind of government benefit, including unemployment insurance, any kind of welfare benefit if you become down on your luck. No financial aid ever.
Hold on.
Every time you get a background check.
Hold on, Steve. Did you see the video?
I saw the video.
Okay, then I'm with Trenni on this one. Yes,
she wants
jail time.
She wants these cadets' lives utterly ruined and destroyed. Their entire futures permanently altered because they made an OK symbol with their hand.
Let me ask you a question.
Let me ask you a question. Someone had the guts to finally say it.
Have you ever been punched in the arm without knowing it's coming?
I have.
It hurts.
It does.
So that's what I'm saying.
So you're saying this is a prelude to assault?
Well, I'm just saying this is what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
I think Trenni's underselling.
I'm with you.
Jail.
Literally
15 years.
That is the thing, though. So
how mad Steve is.
You could say this is like...
What are you so mad about?
Because she's a fucking idiot.
I know. I had to deal with her for like 3 years. She's a dummy. I know.
Taxpayers paid for her to be on the radio spouting this bullshit. And there's...
What did you just wake up yesterday? Shithead.
There's thousands of liberals sitting in their car riding along and be like, oh, Trenni's so smart. She's got a good point.
No, there's not.
There's at least 1,000.
I don't know about that.
Hundreds.
Okay, I'll give you that. Fine.
Well, there's thousands of people listening to it now.
They should be dishonorably discharged.
Well, that's the thing.
A felony for making the OK sign with your hand.
They should remake A Few Good Men and do it this way, just with the OK symbol.
So if you said the qualifications for dishonorable discharge is rape and the things that Steve just listed off, she would say, well, racism and white supremacy is just as bad.
Right. Well,
that's really what they believe.
But she has no knowledge about anything.
Right.
So if you said that to her, she would have no idea.
How does she have a job? Like, how did she get to where she is? You know, I kind of blame you for building her up on your EEI show.
It's true.
Well, I like to give voice.
I think you made Trenni.
Well, I think you should give me credit because I wouldn't let her get away with that shit.
Yeah.
And Jerry wouldn't let her get away with that shit. Braude would.
But she was able to just go off and now do whatever she wants.
But I mean, now she's getting $200 to go on a radio show no one's listening to. You just gave her publicity, you asshole.
That's true.
You just helped her out, not me.
Fuck.
You're the one who got fired up about it.
Doesn't even come back.
But I agree. I think the Dobbins thing hits me just because of the hypocrisy of it. Trenni is it's just as bad.
See, Trenni will turn around like all the liberals and say,
by the way, we need to play.
Trump is debasing the discourse in this country. You know, Barstool Sports is lowering the standard for discourse in this country. When what she's doing is so fucking pernicious and poisonous to our politics.
It is pernicious. And I would also say, like, Trenni, when I went there, she gave me, she's like, I can't believe you're going to Barstool Sports. I'm like, well.
She said that to you?
Yeah, kind of. She hates Barstool.
I know that, yeah.
Like, well,
I was blocked because she had some take on Barstool, and I was like, really?
She blocked
there?
you?
I said, I worked there, and that wasn't my experience, and she blocked me.
She works at NBC, home of rampant sexual harassment. Like, where was she when the Ronan Farrow book came out? Like, where was she on Lauer? Where was she on the Cosby? Where was she on Mike Tirico?
Yeah.
Nowhere. She's supposed to be a feminist. She's so anti-feminist. She works at a place that for years was comfortable with rape and sexual harassment. Didn't say a word. She didn't interview Tom Werner tomorrow and fucking laugh at them.
Of course.
Just a total phony. Absolute phony. And I like her.
Yeah.
But I really do. But she's just a fucking, and I would tell her that. She's a fucking phony on that. All right. Support from the Kirk Minihane Show comes from Manscaped. 20% off manscaped.com. 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Use the code KIRK. You clean up your nuts. You make yourself feel better. You look better. Look, I mean, this is the only way to do it. You don't be walking around the holiday season with your fucking ball hair hanging around all over the place. Your dick hair dragging. I mean, let's get it clean. We got a new year, new dick, new look. Get it shaved. Get it looking good. Be a good Minifan. Mm-hmm. Go to manscaped.com. Use the code Kirk. You get 20% off. That's manscaped.com. Code KIRK. 20% off. Oh. What is the, because we had a great Dobbins cut yesterday. What is your Trenni cut today for this? This is a good theme for the week.
My Trenni cut is the last one where she says that they should be dishonorably discharged.
See, but I'd give it, because there's a couple of good spots there, though. I'd make sure you get everything in, right? I trust you. You can handle it.
I think we'll put the whole segment up on YouTube. But.
Well, I know, but I'm saying the Twitter, and put her handle on that. Let her know, because I don't want to be hiding anything.
Right.
And she'll handle it well, I think, the backlash
definitely.
from the people out there. She might come on tomorrow for an hour and talk about it.
Or she'll block everyone and never address it.
I don't know if you want to get into the more BPR cuts, but the segment before Trenni was just as nuts.
No, can we not do it, please? I don't. It just fucking frustrates me. It's like, this is like, how do you handle it?
And she's worrying about all these things. I think it's
so let's
really
stop
true.
being negative. How do we make the holidays a welcome? Let's provide a public service to our listeners for a change. How do we make the holidays a welcome distraction rather than plunging into the depths?
She's laughing because, like, in her mind, there's like
the state of the
in her mind,
climate,
there's like snowmen dancing in front of her.
Jim, there's a man with a hood standing behind you, and he's carrying a sickle of some kind. It's very funny.
In fairness, this is Margery Eagan's recipe to survive the holidays, despite how bad everything is.
I'd like to hear this.
I think one of the things, I'm not advocating that anybody overindulge over the holiday season, certainly, but
God forbid.
Well, maybe starting with the eggnog and the bourbon or the eggnog and whatever you mix your eggnog with.
Do you like eggnog, or do you think it's too thick?
I love
You don't think it's too
thick?
thick?
Oh my God, no! With the nutmeg on the top.
So then eventually she says, just start drinking a little.
By the way, I think we're getting the core of the Margery situation. I think we've finally figured it out.
We're dipping into the eggnog a little early.
Let's say I've not always been great at finding out for people on the radio or people I work with, but I think I might be ahead on this one.
I knew that they were supposed to remain impartial, because you've heard a lot of people say that, like Elizabeth Collins from Maine. Oh, I'm going to be a jurist, so I have to remain impartial.
Susan Collins.
Yeah,
Elizabeth Collins.
Oh, Susan Collins. I'm sorry.
Who's Elizabeth Collins, Margery? Who is that?
Say, we used to go down to the sock hop for a few malteds. Just using phrases I know from that time.
Old time phrases, Margery? Oh God. Let me see what else we got here. Oh, can we do this quickly before we get some other stuff? I just want to clean up some house business. Meanwhile, I love the fact that, I guess we've done sort of a story of the day with Trenni there. Yeah. I mean, the president's going to be impeached today, right?
I hope so.
Is that right?
The president of the United States, yes.
Yes.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about DEC. And I was I'd say we've got acting president. I don't think they can. I don't think they're impeaching.
That's
the
what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
I don't care about that impeachment. I'm talking about real presidential politics.
Right.
Boy, was there controversy last night. Holy! Yes. I dipped the tip of my penis in the Discord last night for a few minutes, and it burned off. I'm dickless right now.
That's what I hear.
Oh my God! OMG! Say "Oh my God" right now. Go. OMG. Say it. OMG. See, it's faster.
I'm going to say this is worse than the McCain tape and the pussy grab tape combined.
Oh, this is worse than Watergate. This is worse than
Teapot Dome.
Teapot Dome. This is worse than Seward's Folly.
See, I don't know if I know that. I've only seen the
Seward's
Twitter
Folly
stuff.
was actually good.
No, it's your opinion.
We'll
debate it later. What's that?
All I've seen is the Twitter stuff where Matt from Providence made some allegations about Patrick.
Again, Matt from Providence.
Some allegations.
Yes. Matt from Providence. Just to get everybody up to speed, okay? Yeah. If you just put on your car this first time you ever listened to the podcast, real quick update.
Right. DEC
It'll
only take like 5 seconds to explain.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. DEC, by the way, I voted on this stuff last night.
How did you vote in the last question?
And at one point yesterday on Discord, I jumped in because I saw the Mayo guy had asked me a question.
Yep.
I was like, all right, I'm ready to answer the question. I was literally by myself for like 3 minutes, just staring. Like, anybody want to talk?
And now they all know it's you.
They don't care. Like, whatever, fine. But then you go, like, the show's unbelievable. Like, you go to the other page, it's like, God, this guy's the greatest. He's my hero. He's podcast. He's the greatest. Yeah. The other page, I'm like, hey, you guys want to, no, we're fine. I can talk to you. So DEC right now is the president.
Yep.
No, that's not true. He resigned. He resigned to his credit.
Oh, yeah. So Patrick is the acting.
He's now said he's going to be like Grover Cleveland, though. He believes he's going to be non-successive president.
But I'm a heavy hitter.
The only one who so far to this date has done that.
Interesting.
So right now, Patrick is the interim president. Mm-hmm. Matt from Providence is running against him and had my endorsement.
Oh, boy.
I'm willing to have the conversation now. I'm not sure I want to remove the endorsement yet.
Okay.
Patrick. There's a K at the end.
Yes.
Patrick.
Yes.
Patrick. I don't think that's a name.
Bearded fella.
Patrick.
Again, you've met him at least 5 times.
Doesn't sound correct, but I'll let you guys tell your stories. That's fine. Is the acting president. And Matt from Providence decided, which is an old school Lee Atwater move, Steve. I don't know if you know Lee Atwater is. I'm sure you do.
This was a Lee Atwater move. This was a slime ball tactic.
Well, I mean, you're trying to win an election.
Nixon would have been proud.
Donald Trump may have been proud. Tweeted last night. Let me see here. Sources are telling me that Patrick was spotted that night at Buffalo Wild Wings acting fidgety and nervous and may or may not have been seen removing cleaning products.
See, do we even include this in the podcast?
Yes, sure we do. Why not? I mean, we've raised money. We talk. This is what we talk about. So
I think it's funny.
Well, I mean,
think it's
maybe too soon.
I would say too soon. I mean, we raised, Ryan Baldera passed away.
He's got my vote.
Ryan Baldera passed away. We raised $15,000 for the foundation. We love them. We love Scott Neary. We love Buffalo Wild Wings. So I look at that and I say, I don't know. I
think it's Trumpian. Quite frankly.
I'm all for. I don't want to censor humor.
I like it.
What do you say? Where are you at, Steve?
It's too soon.
It's too soon.
It's way too soon.
I like a guy with a little edge.
It wasn't. I actually didn't even think it was that funny, but
it got to me. But I think more the shock of
that's probably it. So,
I mean, there are a million different ways to say Patrick was a murderer.
Sure, I've heard no question. But I mean, I don't get. But then you have all the Minifans. Like, you have to kick this guy out. I'm like, well, all we do is say. People should be able to say what they want. Like,
kick him out?
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, that's crazy.
We tell jokes here and we shit around. And sometimes we go over the line. But now we're going to censor somebody and say you're canceled?
Of course not.
You can't do that.
No.
Now, is that presidential? That's the big question.
It's not presidential.
Well, that's for the voters to decide.
Sure it is. Well, we have opinions.
Right. Well, Matt's already resigned or backed out of the race.
Oh, he has already.
Yes.
Boy, there's a lot to keep up with. There's always everyone's backing in. I think throwing themselves in the race.
Shame on him, then. Frankly, you got to fight through it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't know. I think he did the
He had my vote and he lost.
I told him last night he should have pulled a Bud Dwyer.
That would have been great. Patrick did the classy thing. He retweeted the foundation. He played it very.
Taking the high road.
I did notice.
But at the same time, I always ask myself, do I want somebody that calm? And I've gone through that already. Do I want a troublemaker?
I think he has the temperament. I think he has the demeanor.
Or Secretary of State, the perfect position for Matt.
So here's the thing. Mm-hmm. These things are cyclical. They kind of go in waves. We had MHB, who was a loose wire.
Sure.
Then you go with DEC, who's kind of a steady hand.
Right.
Now I think there's a little bit of unrest. Yeah. Might be time for a crazy man again.
But I think Patrick's going to win, though. I don't think there's any.
Well, as my pal Matt pointed out, if Hillary Clinton controlled the voting booths, would there be some questions?
What does that mean? Oh, because Patrick runs the Discord.
The voting is happening on Discord.
Well, he doesn't control the actual ballot process.
Well, I have the final say on it, though.
Right.
But I voted.
I envision Matt from Providence in more of a Roger Stone.
I voted for Patrick. Oh, he is, but I voted for him.
I voted for Matt.
You did?
I did.
Did you know this? Obviously, you did.
That swung his vote, actually.
Yeah, that's true. And I voted. What did you vote on you on that one? The fourth initiative. Is Mike important in the show?
I voted yes.
I voted no. I want to see. I want to see.
Even it out.
Yeah, I want to see what happens. And so we'll see. I don't know when we get the ballots.
I think we're going to get the results Friday.
Oh, really? Okay, good. So there you go. So, I mean, obviously we love, Buffalo Wild Wings. They're great. And the Baldera family we're happy to have helped as little as we've helped. We'll continue to help them as well. Listen, sometimes people tell inappropriate jokes.
Yes.
Take a little bit of heat for a day or two and then time will pass.
I did invite both gentlemen on Mike and the Minifans, but at least one of them is not able to make it. So
who's that?
Can't do it. Matt.
Why not?
Had prior obligations.
So
any other
this is
time.
going to be the first Mike and the Minifans he's missed.
No, he's missed one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's only been like 3, but okay.
It's been 4.
Sorry,
He's been on 3.
I'm sorry. So, what time is this one on?
7 o'clock or immediately after the Patriots. I figured let people watch the end of the Pats game.
It's on Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, who cares?
You don't think you can go up against the Pats?
Who are they playing?
I don't want to make people make that decision.
Who are they playing?
I believe you were Buffalo Bills.
Well, it's a big game.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So my advice to Mike yesterday for Mike and the Minifans was maybe to tighten it up a little bit.
Ooh.
Maybe don't go
do
for
a
2
shorter
hours.
episode.
No, I don't mind it. Why?
I was thinking
the numbers are good. I'll leave it alone.
I was thinking if you went a little shorter, it might focus. Everything has to tighten up a little bit.
But why?
I was thinking about that after I left.
all the
I don't know if
points
that's the case on YouTube because.
But why does it
people
have to
aren't-
be tight though?
Yeah.
Look at the show you're producing. Fucking 4-hour shows sometimes.
Yeah, I saw it as a hang where we're tipping some beers. But go as long as we want.
Let him do what he wants. It's just.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna. I don't have any say in it. It was
It'll
just my
suck
advice.
if it's an hour. It'll
Just
suck if it's 3 hours.
I'm just saying.
Wait a second.
I mean, who cares?
You said that the second hour of the show sucked yesterday.
I thought it dragged.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So if you do,
I agree.
if you do 1 hour, then you don't get the
No,
sucky
but
hour.
I just think that was bad chemistry.
Yeah.
Like, I think you could get 2 good. Like, the week before was 2. They had Tim from Canton on the second hour. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Or was that one or no?
That was a couple weeks
The
ago.
Thanksgiving
Yeah,
one.
Tim from Canton was very good.
Yeah, that was a good second hour.
Yes. He'll be
Tim
on
from Canton
soon.
makes me laugh every day when he tweets out those stills of like
He's a funny
people from
man.
the 20s. That's
Yes.
funny stuff. So MHB was our president, right? At one point.
Yes. He was removed.
So if Patrick loses, I don't think he will. That will mean we'll have had 4 different presidents. This is.
Do we have any sound? Do we have anything to get to? Do you have any sound? Let's play some sound.
No, 3.
Well, MHB.
Oh, Patrick loses.
Yeah, MHB, DC, Patrick, and you know.
Gotcha.
I'm like, you will lose, but I'm surprised nobody's put their hat in the ring either.
No outsiders.
Yeah.
People are still
no
recovering.
third-party candidate.
There's people meeting in smoke-filled rooms to just decide who's going to fill the void. You know,
There's just a lot of drama. For an important position, but still.
All right, I'm throwing my hat in the ring.
I can see that. What are you guys talking about? Who's president of Califans? Who is it? Oh boy, was I in the mood with Jerry yesterday for a little bit too. You know,
Did you talk to him?
Well, let's cover that quickly here. Let's because I'm going to forget. Let's do Tommy John before I forget to do the other stuff.
Please.
I will say, Matt from Providence, given our relationship with Buffalo Wild Wings, should reach out to them and do a make good.
Sure.
Something.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
reach out to Scott in the area, I would say, and smooth things over.
Scott's a nice guy. He'll
just
understand.
for his own
Yeah.
person, because I think that's we have a great relationship with them, right, Steve? Would you
We
say
do.
or no?
Yes.
Yeah, we love them.
Yes.
Love them. Happy to
yeah.
have helped. We're fucking going to Centerville next month. Do we have any update on that?
No, not yet. Still looking at a weekend, but we're going to pick a wait.
How's that lie detector going?
I haven't heard back from any firms.
Almost Christmas. You may
I can show you. I can show you guys the emails.
Sure you
Yeah.
can. Sure you can.
Yeah.
Of course you can. Last minute shoppers out there. A quick warning here. Time is running out to grab all your holiday gifts at Tommy John. One-stop shop for everything on your list, whether it's a revolutionary underwear, loungewear, or clothing. Tommy John guarantees a perfect fit. I can tell you I'm wearing their underwear right now. It is the most comfortable underwear I've ever worn. I know I say it every time, but there's no better advertisement than that. To me, shoes and underwear are the 2 most important clothing elements in your, if you have uncomfortable shoes, you're fucked. And if a guy adjusting your dick all day, you know what I'm talking about? When like you have the bad one that pops out and slides around, especially when we're packing, right?
And then you got to, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, fellas.
Yeah.
And then you got to fidget around and people think you're just playing with yourself.
Yeah, you're like a fucking pervert.
Yeah.
You're going by a fucking school when you do it. You get arrested. I mean, do you want to be, a
Happens
fucking
all the
sex
time.
offender, or do you want to wear Tommy John underwear?
Yes.
It's not complicated. Go to TommyJohn.com, code Kirk, and you get 20% off. 20% off at TommyJohn.com, code Kirk. Order by December 22nd. Guaranteed Christmas delivery and the most comfortable underwear you've ever worn in your life. Easy peasy. TommyJohn.com, code Kirk. That's TommyJohn.com, code KIRK. Let me walk you through this, Mike, okay?
Please.
I'm not familiar. Is Mike familiar with the story you've told me the last couple of days about?
I don't think so.
I was here for a little bit of it.
Okay,
I don't
maybe.
know.
Well, good. I appreciate an outsider's perspective.
Okay.
So Jerry Callahan, who has this podcast launching in February, I think, or March, whatever, has a consultant, not a consultant,
he's a strategist.
Thank you, strategist.
Very good.
And Dave Cullinane, the producer.
Yes.
Who Cullinane's life now is, I guess, just tweeting about Whitney's drink or something.
He's a good producer. He's good technically.
All right. Thank you. So,
Okay.
my producer who works for me,
Right.
who I pay for, it comes out of my money.
Sure.
My money, Steve. Mine. Right?
Yes.
Me. Jerry Callahan, 2 days ago, did what?
He called and asked for help.
Right. So to help,
it puts me in a really tough spot.
No,
well,
it
not
doesn't.
really, but
I'm not sure why you betrayed me, but that's fine.
What kind of help are we talking?
Go ahead, Steve.
He wanted help with accounting.
He wanted this off the record,
and he wanted me to. He said off the record. I didn't agree to it, but he wanted help with how to invoice clients and maybe for me to help Dave a little bit with intros for the show.
Oh, you didn't tell me that. Why didn't you tell me that?
I'm telling you right now. I told you last night before we left.
Little Easter egg.
You told me the intros. You told me the intros.
I told you he wanted me to help Dave.
You didn't say intros.
He said he wanted me to. He said, Ken Laird was really, really good. Dave's not quite up there yet.
Well, so I would say to Jerry, you have a producer, you have a strategist. Why are you asking? I pay for this guy.
Right. Hire another producer.
To help your fucking shit podcast?
Right.
Like, what?
I mean, it'd be just like if I was working, when I was working for Howie, if he came up and was like, hey, can you do an intro for Kirk and Callahan?
Yeah, I don't even, or just help me do.
Yeah, it is pretty much the same thing, more or less.
Well, yeah, I guess. I was thinking, yeah, but
I think he still thinks
in most traditional radio stations, though, like the actual host isn't paying you.
Yes.
So I mean, you're my employee.
Yes. Here's the problem. Here's where Jerry, I would assume, is coming from. Is in that building, you could find 10,000 producers. I mean, most of them are idiots, but you could just throw out your arm and hit a producer.
Yeah, but so what?
Jerry's thinking like, if Dave, if
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes,
whatever morning show producer can do something, he can say, "Hey,
that doesn't
Lucy,"
work.
or
Yeah, but it doesn't
whoever.
work for me though.
Oh, I understand that. I'm just saying, I assume that's what Jerry's thinking.
I guess, but like he works for me. A and B. What does that say about Cullinane and this stupid fucking consultant?
That's a very bad sign for Cullinane.
So,
what did you do?
I said, yeah. I just kind of nodded along.
You helped him with the intro?
No, I haven't helped him. I haven't helped him with the intro at all. I told him to use QuickBooks to invoice people, but I haven't helped Cullinane with the intro at all. But
why is he doing the invoicing himself?
I don't know, man. The entire time I was thinking, oh, Jerry, you kind of put me in a fucked up position because you said off the record, I didn't agree to it, but I'm going to have to go to Kirk and be like, hey, your former partner is asking me to help out with the introduction for his show because Cullinane, he doesn't think Cullinane is up to the task.
That's strange.
So as much as this started as a joke, it's very obvious he wants Steve.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I mean, look, I love Steve, but
it's not going to happen.
I'm not going to tell anybody where not to work or where not to. Like, as I always say, there's a lot of doors, and you get in your little small car and drive over to.
So you think Steve might leave?
You have all the popcorn and soda you want in this.
It
studio.
sounds like Steve's going to go with Jerry eventually.
I think it's heading that way.
That's what it sounds like.
That's fine. Yeah, go for it. Knock yourself out.
I'd like to work for a show that has longevity beyond 3 months.
Oh, jeez.
Now we're taking shots.
Jeez, that's necessary.
Man, I think I just asked you to help with his taxes.
But I would say, like, first of all, it's really disrespectful to me. All kidding aside, like, I would never do that to one of his employees.
It's
ever.
disrespectful to me too because it puts me
I don't
in a
care,
fucking
but I don't care
shitty
about
position.
you,
Oh, I know.
So it's about me, of course. It's the name of the show again. Get your own. You can have your own show in about a year. Then you can handle your things your way. And secondly, boy, when the indictment on Cullinane.
That's my takeaway more than anything. Is it's a bad sign for Cullinane.
I needed someone else.
And Cullinane's being wacky, doing his drinking stuff, and like he is gonna lose this fucking thing. He can't even. He lost me. Now he's gonna get like the knockoff version. He's gonna lose that.
And I needed someone like Steve.
So is he reviewing Pink Whitney's or what is he? I don't understand.
Who even knows? I mean, who even knows?
Yeah.
He's tweeting about tequila on a Monday night. And this morning he was tweeting about Grav, some other kind of liquor.
I don't even know. He's such a bore. But but that is strange. And then Jerry's promoting the Globe, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
That was weird.
Shaughnessy's got guts. Like, no, he's like, as I text him back and forth because he got all worked up, and he's like, you read it, you like it. He's gonna get killed by the trolls. I'm like, honestly, at this point, it'd be more interesting if Shaughnessy went the other way.
Yeah.
Like, it's very easy for him to write that. I'm not even saying he's wrong. I don't care about this filming
It's
thing.
just become a character where you know he's going to take the opposite side.
Right.
So,
Is that really gutsy to do that? It's gutsy to take the angle that everyone knows you're going to take.
So you think it's an illegitimate story?
Yeah, I mean, if there's a way to test and see if it's real or not, they should do it. Yeah, I think it's illegitimate. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's kind of a bastardized version of a real story.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would say, but also, like, but Chauncey for years has shit on the Patriots. He hates them. Fine. If he wrote today, he's like, you know what, I believe Belichick here. Now, maybe he doesn't, but if he did, I'd be like, wow, that's actually interesting.
Yeah.
I know it's the same old shit.
Well, you know the one time he's done that?
What?
I actually see what David Price is saying here. That's the only time I remember him taking the side that most writers would take was about the Red Sox. It was a David Price story.
Which one?
I don't remember. It might have been the Eckersley thing or something.
Oh.
But it was something where I was like,
I guarantee you he took
Boy,
David.
this is the time
He
that
must have taken that.
Shaughnessy
He must have
is-
taken Eckersley's side in that. He's friends with them. No?
Maybe I'm thinking of something different.
Adam
I'm pretty
Jones,
sure it was
maybe?
David Price.
No?
No.
Whatever it
It's
is.
more
but-
recent than that.
But I mean,
it was something about like the Reds, where it's like he did take the non-contrarian side, but it was about the Red Sox.
Yeah, well, obviously. But like, at the same time, this paper is owned by John Henry, whose manager is right in the heart of this Astros cheating scandal.
Oh, yeah?
Like, Cora is like, he was the bench coach for that team. Like, he was hugely influential in this whole thing.
Yeah, Steve wants him fired.
I was saying, the Astros still a team?
But like, no one in the Globe's writing about that. No one in Boston is writing about that.
But they had the one cover story when it first happened, and then
But they didn't even mention Cora, though, really. It was all about the Astros, and now it's all Bell. And I don't care. I don't know that I paid attention to the story. I know nothing's going to happen. Belichick's not going to get fired. They're going to lose a 5th-round draft pick or something. Or if they lose a higher draft pick, everyone will act all upset for a couple of days. I'm sure Belichick's guilty or whatever. I don't care. But I'm also bored by Shaughnessy writing the same old shit.
Yeah.
Jerry's like, he's got huge balls. I'm like, why?
You got to give him credit.
Why? It's like predictable. It's correct, credit for being predictable.
I guess credit for taking whatever shit he's going to get on social media, and when he goes on Zolak and Bertrand, they'll really hold his feet to the fire.
I
don't know,
guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know. Steve, anything good to play?
Well, if you think your
Oh,
family
Jesus.
has weird
What is this
Christmas
I'm hearing?
traditions, it could be worse. A Michigan family has announced that they will continue a time-honored holiday tradition and will not consume a 141-year-old fruitcake that has been passed from generation to generation
This
in their
thing,
family.
it looks like it must weigh 1 million pounds.
Yeah.
That little brick of fruitcake.
Yeah, well, the tradition began
Margarine?
when the
Must weigh 1
current
million
family's
pounds.
great-great-grandmother, Fidelia Ford, died
Show's beating Jerry, by
after
the way.
baking the Christmas
not true.
fruitcake, and the family decided not to eat it out of respect.
What a way to go.
For Fidelia.
Oh,
that was her
Fidelia.
last act on this planet. Baking a
Listen to
fruitcake
the show.
that would last
It'd be
for
great if Fitzy just started doing an Asian
141
accent for no
years.
reason.
Sounds to me like she
Just listen to
died from
this.
eating some of it.
Maybe. It's possible.
I mean, so what would that thing taste like? 141 years in, what do you think a fruitcake would taste like?
Probably the same as it did when she baked it.
What took
Oh, shit.
Hey, we just missed a Fitzy joke. What the fuck? Let me hear that, assholes.
141 years in, what do you think a fruitcake would taste like?
Probably the same as it did when she baked it.
What took longer, Fidelia baking or Fitzy's lead?
Hey.
Now we got to hear Fitzy's lead. Let's go.
Jesus Christ.
If
Let's
you
play
want to
it.
call and you want to be on this morning, the number is 617.
I'll never understand. I'll never get things. I don't get it. I just don't understand radio. I don't. I was not. I was not born for it.
It's funny.
I was born to
Gotta
do
give it a
this. Like who? God bless them. I don't mind them. Whatever. They're all nice people. How does that show? How does a human being listen to that?
Edelman,
worthy selection.
Absolutely robbed, Nick. You are 100% correct.
If you are someone who likes to take your morning constitutional at work and maybe
I
scroll
can't do
through
it.
and
I don't want to listen to it.
What if you take your morning stool at work?
You're constitutional at work?
Yeah.
Her voice is weird. I know that's probably sexist, but it's just a weird voice.
Oh, definitely sexist.
Well, it sounds.
okay, wow.
Well, so is Hillman's.
That sounds so much crisper.
Yeah, it
Oh,
just
okay,
sounds-
wow.
I always feel like,
pretty good.
I always feel like when I hear that, she's not recording. She's not doing that live.
Yeah.
Just strange.
Well, Hillman's voice has that weird. I've said this before, but the Chris Berman thing, where he starts off kind of, and then he started. All of a sudden, he's trailing off.
It sounds like his voice is
and then
barely
he
just
starts back
croaking
up
up
and he goes
over
back
his
here.
tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I mean, obviously that show is doing much better since Jerry left, so that's good.
What?
Yeah.
I get that, and I mean, I know Jerry privately has said he thinks Hillman's a better radio talent than he is, but I don't know.
Not true. I'd love to fuck Jerry. Doesn't make any sense there, but
Give me a little segue me into a little radio.com, which I'm in the mood for today. I'm in the mood for today.
All right, we got to go back to swings and misses.
Oh, there's more to be heard from
But
there.
we were talking about the video.
Well, hold on.
that was taken.
Hold on. That's an old fruitcake, though. I just put that together.
141 years
old.
was it?
How are you going to eat that?
Well, here's the thing, Kirk.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got a feeling. Might taste the same as the day she baked.
It must have been a
That's a good
gut-wrenching
line.
decision. The whole family's sitting around and they're like, is this the year?
Right.
Is this the year
That's
we're going
what
to
I'm
eat
saying. Well, maybe
Great
Greg had
Granny's
something
Ford's fruitcake?
I mean, Greg must have
No,
spent,
let's hold off. Put the press release out.
Greg must have spent all day looking for the perfect story. Like, there's
How
no way.
old was it, Danielle?
Do you think the family sends the press release directly to Prep Burger, or do they have like a national PR newswire?
So
that they put it
Curtis
out
just
to?
handed that to him before the show and then, did whatever he does. All right, go ahead.
But we were talking about the video, obviously, that was taken last week that caused such an uproar.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why everyone is so butthurt about this video because it's
talk about
literally
this?
just of their sideline.
Yeah, well, that's what...
This is a different guy.
But that's something that you would see if you were standing there anyway. Is it just because you're able to review it?
If you can get footage and review it, Jen...
and compare it to the plays? Is that what you're saying?
Jen, Jesus
It's not in
Christ!
real time?
You gotta understand.
Like, at what point is this? Is it because they're using technology? Like, is it
No,
a baseball
that's not
thing
why.
where you're like, the
Yeah.
gamemanship's gone? Is that it?
Yeah, because you can... there are programs you can plug in and steal play calls. Easily, like that. You could do that.
I don't think it's as easy with
It
football.
is just as easy. These machine
Are these the two that married evidently or no? They hate each other. It's like a marriage story. Jesus.
Imagine how we'd have to reverse course if we heard that. If he's like, I am so sick and tired of this bitch blabbering on every day. It's just like, whoa, swings and misses.
These machine learning algorithms can learn shit in billions and billions of calculations in a second.
Oh, you mean
That's
like
what
your
they
credit
were
card
for.
that's $42,000 in debt, you asshole? We're
Totally.
fucking
I can see
broke.
if
They were caught doing it during the game when they're playing the
Yeah,
Bengals.
but this wasn't during then.
I think it was during a game.
I'm going to kill myself if you keep playing this. I'm going to commit suicide if you keep playing this.
So none of them know when they were
Because they were
being
watching an
filmed.
advanced scout.
What are
were
they
documenting
fucking
an
talking
advanced
about?
But they were filming the Bengals playing somebody
Crap.
else,
Yeah.
not the Patriots.
Yeah.
But if they were filming it during a Bengals Patriots game while they were playing, gathering information.
I hate to
while they
argue.
were
I hate to
playing
get
it.
involved in this conversation. I'm now into it. This fucking idiot thinks it doesn't matter if they film the Bengals playing another team.
Well, it's during the game. Kirk, the game's on TV. You understand?
Who is this shithead? I don't,
I think he's the comedian. He's their Fitzy.
Is he the gas guy?
Well, fuck him. Fuck him and his 5 miles of gas. Yeah.
Yes, he is the gas guy.
Well, I don't.
Wasn't that what
like
they were
in game.
That's
In
what,
game.
Weren't they doing it in game?
I thought the Bengals.
Previously, I feel like
To
they
a different
were.
team, right?
It's Richard Chandler, right?
Yeah, they were playing the game against.
What is it?
Richard Chandler's the guy who owns
Oh, it's his name though.
Yeah.
WCXX.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I got it right.
Yeah.
All right. Does he have a parody account yet or no?
I didn't see one yesterday.
That's
didn't see one
surprising.
either.
I was followed by French Mike. I saw yesterday.
Yes, I did see that.
Yes, that again. I always say the stamina. I'm not seeing it.
No, probably not.
You know, I like it.
Maybe, yeah.
Did you see the Avatar? Isn't it like you and like a clown, like a
I didn't see
yeah.
it.
I didn't see it.
Richard Chandler.
I mean a beret.
I mean, what are these? If you transcribe that, you would read it and say, "This doesn't make any sense." Like, imagine. Put it this way: imagine somebody transcribed that, right? The apocalypse happens. 400 years from now, civilization begins again. That's the only document left. Is that transcription right there? People be like, "What the fuck are these people? What are we talking about?" It's like, what? Huh?
It would. There's no way it would make sense because of what they're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, there's
But they're just going around in circles. And they'd be like, boy, if it was caveman talking about, boy, man, woman hate each other.
Bengals sideline.
There's such a thin crust of hatred running through the whole thing too. I love that. Like, I used to do this all the time with people who hated each other or didn't like each other, and they go in the air and they try and be nice, but you could always feel the hatred.
Yeah.
And I'd say, why don't you guys just talk about why you don't like each other?
Yeah.
Well, you can't do that. I mean, I worked with two guys like that.
Right.
And you'd say, well, why can't you just talk about, people would love to hear that.
Yeah. I remember.
They're married. These two are married, right?
Yes.
So talk about what's going on in your fucking, maybe they do. What's going on in your fucking life?
I remember, I think I started listening regularly. Because I don't know if I listened to Dennis and Callahan every day ever. But I think I started listening more regularly when it was you, Tangway, and John Dennison.
Yeah.
And you asked John, you hate Jerry. Why don't you ever talk about it? Right. And I was like, what? I've listened to these guys for like 15 years. I didn't know they hated each other.
I never understood it. I say this all the time, but I started especially doing weekends. You'd fill in with these guys. And, they would do crossovers all the time, which is, they bring the guy in.
Yeah.
And whatever. I'm just throwing names out there because these actually isn't even an example. But say I was doing a show with, I don't know, whoever on the weekend, some local Boston guy, Butch Stearns, very nice guy. So it wouldn't be like him. And let's say Rob was coming on. He'd be like, I fucking hate this Rob Bradford, which is not true, but I'm just giving an example.
Sure.
And then Rob would come in and be like, hey, Robbo, what's going on today? And I'd be like, Rob Bradford one day was like, put together, Right. So, I mean, I don't know why. Like, I never got that.
Yeah.
Like, Mutt hated Dale, and Dale hated Mutt.
Right?
So I'd say, why don't you, Mutt hated Dale because Dale's a fucking asshole. Dale hated Mutt because Dale lost his job and Mutt accepted it. like Mutt was supposed to say, you know what, my good man, no, I can't accept this raise and new job.
The best ever is me and the Warthog talk about this every once in a while. So I love the Dale.
You've told us the Dale sign off one, yeah.
It's been a pleasure and big show coming. But then the part I forgot to tell was the following Monday or 2 months, whenever Mutton
was on
Maloney
with-
premiered,
yeah.
Dale was on the show before.
He was on,
filling
he was
in.
on with John and Jerry, filling
Yes.
in for John, I think.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. They had him on the Monday Mutt show started.
So Dale signed off, did not mention what show was coming up next.
right.
Didn't say a word about, didn't say these
Right.
are new guys, didn't even remotely mention that there was a midday show.
Right.
And then Mutton Maloney started right after.
Spoiler alert. Typical intercom idiocy.
Yeah.
Absolute idiocy. As opposed to this radio.com sound. Let me hear this a little more of this, Steve.
Do you want more swings and misses, or would you like to switch over to Rich Tucker?
Ross Tucker.
Ross Tucker,
Ross
sorry.
Tucker.
Ross Tucker's another incredible bore. Yes, I want to hear from him.
Is Home and Home in triple digits for followers?
Tucker Football Podcast.
Jesus
Yeah, it
Christ.
is. But it's not just any Ross Tucker Football Podcast. It is a Monster Monday.
There's a lot of energy.
I had to cut out the advertisement there. I don't want to give his people free advertisement, but it was a Monster Monday.
Ooh.
Not able to form words here. Let me try and
All right, Ross, you know what to
taste
do.
my brain right now. Give me a second. It's a Monster Monday?
Monster Monday, yeah.
So that's alliteration.
Good
They like that. They
morning.
like that in radio.
It's a big Monday.
So Jerry would always say to me, like, I've said this before, like, EEI pisses me off that we don't have a name. There's the Power 690. We should have something that jumps out at you.
I like that Barstool Radio has that only because it makes no sense. It's Power 85 for no reason.
None.
Other than I think that might be what it was before they got there.
I remember, so Jerry and I talked about getting rid of Dino for years. Like, I mean, I'll admit that Jerry won't. We talked about getting rid of Dino for years.
Yeah.
We didn't act on it, but we were always
Fantasized
like,
about
yeah,
it.
when
Yeah.
this happens. I remember I played with Jerry in this golf tournament up in Maine. And we thought that John was going to be gone. And Jerry wanted to bring in Glenn Ordway to host it with me and Jerry. I like Glenn. I wanted no part of that. I wanted my own voice. Glenn's just a talker. I would have been essentially doing the same thing. I would work with two old guys.
Yeah, but Ordway would have had more fun.
No, it would have stunted.
No?
It would have stunted my growth. I knew I was the greatest radio talent in America, and I was going to sit there and listen to Glenn Ordway and Jerry Callahan talk sports.
Okay.
I just wasn't interested.
Yeah.
Think about last night's performance. What worried you about last night's performance?
Thank you.
Besides the injuries?
Thank you. So when I was, so there really was. Actually, there was, oddly.
Yeah.
So so Jerry's like, I have an idea. He's like, I've always wanted my name on the show first. It was important to him, like at that point. So it was Kirk and Ordway. So he's like, my idea for the name of the show is Callahan and KO because we're going to knock you out.
That is. I'm going to choose.
Good luck, Colin.
I'm going to choose to take. I'm going to choose to take Jerry's advice. He said, I believe you too much. I'm going to choose to not believe that.
May my children be struck down and die today if that story is not true. I remember exactly
I don't
where I
wanna
was.
believe
I was leaning in the back of my Mercedes, putting my golf clubs in and changing my shoes when he said that. And,
So people are going to say, I'm listening to Callahan and KO
the name of the
today?
show is going to be Callahan and KO.
I'm so excited.
Like a punch.
What the fuck
That's
happened?
edgy. And I thought,
Not even CKO or so. Like there's.
no, he wanted his name. Callahan, because it was Dennis and Callahan. He wanted to be Callahan and KO. He's like, I could see it. KO.
I can see it too, unfortunately. My eyes
do you
don't
got
protect
named,
me from this
Steve?
one.
It's a great name.
Great.
That is brutal.
How you doing? You standing up right now? Knocked out. How those stars you looking at, you pussy? You just got KO'd.
I'd like to hear his side of this because I assume he's got some sort of
1,000% true.
There's no way. I won't believe it.
0.000% true.
I won't believe it. Jerry's a legend.
He is a legend.
I won't believe it.
He is a legend.
I won't let him tarnish his reputation.
I just can't shut up.
Callahan and KO. And if he denies that, he's a fucking liar.
That is right.
I mean, it's not bad for 80s, 90s radio.
1880s?
No, it is still. I think it is bad for that.
It makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Callahan and we're going to like knock you out?
So it's either CKO or it's like Callahan,
First of
Kirk,
all,
and Ordway.
And I would argue this, names don't even fucking matter.
Right.
Like, you just do,
But Kirk and Callahan was a good name.
It is called the Jerry Callahan Podcast.
That's a good name. Kirk and Callahan was easy to say.
Yeah.
You knew Minihane and Callahan sounded too much alike.
Even if in that vein, CCK is a good name.
It's
Clancy Crowd. Like it's easy to remember.
It's fine. You'd rather have the last letter in there 3 times. That's the way you think, but that's fine.
Sure.
But like names are stupid. Like
Yeah.
I mean, this is our name. You literally have to search for me on iTunes, so I get it. But like I don't care the name of a fucking radio show. I mean, does it really matter? I mean, if the name of the show was Francesca and Russo, it would have done just as well.
I don't know, Kirk. Mike and the Mad Dog's a good name.
It's a very good name, but I'm just saying when you listen to the show, you're not like, boy, I like the name of the show.
Yeah.
You don't care. If it was the Howard Stern Experience, it would have done just as well.
Right.
But
because people would still call it Stern.
Yeah,
no one calls it the Howard Stern Show.
Well, it's like now.
But at the same time,
nobody
wish that this
calls
was...
it like nobody calls it Tonight Show now. Like Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
You know that ended. I think that ended with Carson.
Yes.
Like Leno was Leno.
Did people say Carson?
Well, he calls it the Tonight Show. Comedians would say, I'm going on the Tonight Show.
Letterman, too. You said you're going to watch Letterman?
Yeah, it's not late night with David Letterman.
Yeah.
You know, or late show, whichever
yeah.
one. What were you saying, Mike? Steve?
Mike,
I think I said. Jesus.
I was going to say, but at the same time, you wish we called this the Kirk Minihane podcast instead of the Kirk Minihane
I would
show.
say a mildest of regret. Like, it's not, I don't care. Like, I don't think anybody says, hey, I'm listening to the Kirk Minihane show today.
Yeah.
Do they? I mean, what do they call it?
No, people say Kirk Minihane. Yeah.
They do? Like Minifans?
Yeah.
I guess people would say...
They don't say, I'm listening to the Kirk Minihane show today.
I think KMS, the abbreviation, is better than KMP.
No, but people would say, do you
That's
listen
probably
to
true.
Do you listen to the Kirk Minihane show? No one
I
would
guess,
say...
I guess that's true.
You know?
Yeah, I guess that's true. Kirk, Steve, Mike, Gary, Robinson. There's no O anywhere here, though. It's too bad, because it could be just KO.
No, but KMS is Kirk, Mike, Steve.
Kirk, Mike, Steve.
No, but I'm saying I want that KO in there. Knock your fucking ass out. You know?
KO.
Like we KO'd, you know. Yeah. How you doing? You feeling good? Boom!
We
Knocked
can have Mike change his name.
It's true.
That's true.
Oscar Geary.
That's true. If it was
Blind Oscar.
Could be Steve KO.
Too bad it wasn't too bad Jerry's name wasn't Ted, because if it was Ted Kirkenor, it would be TKO.
There you go.
I mean, that's
that'd be good.
I mean, how good is that?
Like a punch to the face.
Let's do our segment. It's 8 o'clock, the standing 8 count.
The 8 wackiest things from yesterday's news.
You have a bell, Steve? You have a boxing bell?
Now we're just doing a Felger and Maz bit, essentially.
Is that what they do?
Yeah.
Oh, do they really?
With Greg Bedard, they do like 10 questions or something, like the top 10.
I'd say we're mocking it, though.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There we go.
Perfect. Good. Who are we knocking out today? Is that a train?
There's a fruitcake in Iowa.
It's 141 years old. It's a guy on death row. I'll give you the old Jerry one. It's a guy on death row. You ordered a hamburger, 2 French fries, and a chocolate shake. Hope it doesn't go to his hips.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he's done that before.
There's a guy on death row with the last name Apple, and his last words were, "Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see a baked apple." That's true.
I was looking for the bell there. But okay. Both are appropriate for that.
I'm not saying it's funny. It's just a fact.
I went skydiving one time. It's a regret. I'll take your regret calls right now. And if you don't like what's going to happen? If you give a bad call, we're going to knock you out. Woo! Steve, call a number now. We're going to get a regret from somebody. We're going to knock them out if they don't like it. What are you laughing at, you stooge?
Please get someone to answer the phone. What's a regret in your life?
Is it a random number? Never.
Hello.
Hello. Who's this?
This is Joe.
I'm sorry?
This is Joe.
Joe?
Yep.
Are you? Do you know who Kirk Minihane is?
Yes, I do.
You are talking to Kirk Minihane right now.
Really?
Yes, this is the Kirk Minihane podcast on Barstool Sports. I have a question for you. Do you have a regret in your life?
Do I have a regret in my life?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
What is that? What's your great regret?
I regret not going to school.
No, not good enough. Sorry. You're knocked out, Joe. See you later. That's a good answer. Do you know Joe or no?
No.
Power Minihane, Mike. See, he knew who I was. He knew it.
So it's a friend of Steve's, or
who is
just
it?
a
A friend
fan
of yours or who?
whose number?
No,
you
I have random numbers on my phone for this.
You do?
All kinds of people emailed me
so Joe knows who I am.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right now, that's fun. Now, right now, Joe's telling someone, "Hey, Kirk Minihane just knocked me out."
1, 2, 3. No, forget. No, you're not getting up. We're done. We're calling it. Bring in the ring girl, Colleen.
I want you to do this bit so bad.
I'm doing it.
But I want Jared to do it in earnestness.
Oh, he may. Colleen, we're doing KO today or no? It's a KO Thursday brought to you by our great friends. Joe seemed a little overwhelmed, Steve.
He did.
He was taken aback. Do you know?
Do you need another one?
No, that's okay. Unless Mike wants to. It's up to Mike.
No, it's. I mean, we can do another one if you want.
No, it's
I can be on both sides of it.
I thought for a second it was going to be Joe Zarbano when he said
That'd be
that. I was
great.
like, that'd be great. If we asked him what his regret was.
That's true. Yeah, call him. You have his number?
Well, it was
I said
He
before.
just never picks up.
Well, call him. He picked up one time, didn't he?
No.
He did.
He did?
hung up immediately, but yes, he picked up. What are your regrets? I got regrets.
How's it going there, Steve?
I don't think I have his number.
Oh, you don't?
I don't think I saved it.
Oh, you're missing out from a lot of saucy texts, I imagine.
The best. Yeah, don't worry about it. All right, forget it. What else we got?
We've got more Barstool audio. A little bit of bad radio I could play for you. We've got K Marco's AMA.
I was interested.
Got some Boomer and Geo.
Yeah, Jerry. Look at Jerry's tweeting at Rose McGowan about Amanda Dobbins. That's loyalty. I can't make fun of the guy anymore. I love him.
I did mean to mention that Callahan's show passed the Hillman show in like 5 days. I think it took.
It's power of the Minifans.
Followers.
What do you mean followers?
The amount of followers that his show.
On Twitter
has. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure of that.
Yeah.
You can thank me for that.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Oh, I was saying we've got.
No, I'm sorry. Mike was saying
There were
something.
two bars. I mean, I am curious to hear what K Marco said about you.
Yeah.
But also, I guess I'm curious your take on Portnoy's. So his explanation was very good.
What, the sex thing?
Yeah. It made perfect sense.
It's been like 5 days.
Here's the only thing I'm curious about. It was he and the girl knew it was filmed.
I believe that.
It was in his house,
right?
And neither of them released it. Like the girl didn't want it out or anything.
But I could
How
see.
did it get out?
I could see. I have no idea, but I could see that girl. I don't know her. Maybe showing like a friend as a joke or something, and then that girl getting the
being
phone.
screen grabbed?
Yeah, maybe. Right.
Yeah, I mean, obviously someone got it from him. I don't think it was Russian hackers.
I mean, things move so fast. I have no fuck. I mean, would that surprise you?
No, I guess not. I don't know. I guess you're probably right. I just was thinking I wouldn't show it to people, but I guess you're right.
I guess.
Why else would you film it?
I don't even know why you film it.
I don't know.
Unless Portnoy's watching it over and over
Whatever.
again.
I mean,
yeah,
whatever.
look at that
I
form.
mean, if it's two consenting adults, it
tape.
turns them on. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell them not to do it.
Could you masturbate to video of
No.
yourself?
No. God, no. Playing tennis, yes, but no. I could.
Same.
It'd be strange. It would be very strange to get. I would not be able to get into that moment. I'd be like, oh god, I look gross or whatever.
Yeah.
Porno looked great.
I was going to say, it looks fantastic. You could
Legs-
probably jerk off to that.
Legs look wide apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so but I mean, you could tell by the way it looked and was lit that it was filmed. Like it wasn't.
Yes.
Nobody was secretly doing this. Or
Right.
if they were, they put together a lot of.
I was more fascinated by the fact that the girl didn't want it out, like was upset that it was out there. So I was like, how the fuck did it get out there then? But you're
Great
probably
question.
Right. You're probably
Yeah, I don't know. What did K Marco say? I did not hear this.
K Marco did an AMA, and he was asked about you, and he was asked about me.
Kirk Minihane is a huge douchebag, isn't he? I'd say he's a douchebag. I think I'm a douchebag too. We had a couple fights. I pissed him off. He pissed me off. People think that I hate him as a person, or no, I don't. I don't hate Kirk at all. Wouldn't even say I dislike him. I like Kirk. I respect him. I was really pumped when we hired him. I didn't like him for those stretches during our fights. I don't think we'll ever be, best friends. But I respect him. I like him. I don't know if he'd say the same about me, but that's how I feel.
A respectable answer.
It's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, great book. What do you want to say?
Well, everyone's really coming around. You Chaps,
Chaps is
everyone's
really on
buddies
board.
now.
Well, the one T-shirt Chaps liked is the one of me getting run over by a train.
Yeah,
so
well,
I don't know. But that's okay.
Chaps, what any thoughts on that? Any further thoughts?
I don't know. I actually might go on the yak and discuss it with the boys because I've had lots of options in my head about what it could possibly be.
That's a good name.
I think that this is a big thing. Like just like when Davy Mouse didn't go out there and do his thing and didn't chain himself.
Wow.
See,
Had a boy, Chaps.
See, that's my guy. Chaps would come around. I knew this would happen. Chaps would come around.
Very good.
K Marco, I think K Marco right now. It's with us. It's always going to be war or peace. Like right now, we're in peacetime because nothing. He's been good though. He put the Dobbins thing on.
You gotta give him credit. He could have just either sloughed off the question or said, "Yeah, he's a fucking asshole."
I'm sure he got 50 questions. So I think at some point,
No, I mean, to his credit, he has been going out of his way to click publish on all of our blog posts.
Oh, listen, he wasn't
lately.
doing it. Yeah, I think right now we're getting along fine with him, right?
I think we are, yeah. Just because we're not talking.
Boy, a real shame we're not going to New York tonight, huh, fellas?
Oh, Jesus. Our relationship right now with Barstool is pretty good, right? Am I missing something?
Yeah, maybe us not going to New York. I don't know how that's going to be felt with the.
I don't think anyone will notice.
Broader outside of.
I don't think
Eric
anyone
and
will
Dave.
notice.
Nobody will give a shit. Like by who?
Well, I had a couple of phone calls and people were like, "Oh, you coming tomorrow?" And I was like, "Well, no, we're not."
And they said, "Oh, okay."
weather.
Like,
Yeah.
we think they cared.
No, I don't know. I can't read
Whenever Steve
their
talks to his
minds.
Jen person, he gets all worked up. He gets all nervous.
Well, he's used to wowing a female audience, and Jen is not.
It's funny though. He does say he's like, yeah, she doesn't laugh at my jokes, basically, right? You have said that. It's weird. What a weird sense of humor she must have.
Maybe Jen would be good on the show sometime.
Yeah, what's your issue with her?
I don't have any issues with her. She's great at her job. She's there to support us. I think she's great. She's just a little tough to read because
He's trying to worm his way down the Super Bowl, so he's concerned it's not going to happen.
It's
Right?
true. Oh no, it's going to happen.
It is. You're guaranteeing that.
Well, absent a personal veto from Dave Portnoy, yes, I will be at the Super Bowl.
Oh wow!
Well, if I don't go,
then I won't go.
Okay. I think I'm going. It's my understanding. I don't know. Big week for Mike.
Hope you guys have fun. No. Kirk said I could call in.
Yeah, tell him to call tomorrow.
I'll be screening the calls. Who is this? Mike who?
Mike would call him the Yak.
Mike in Watertown?
Hey, Big Cat, I just wanted your take. Kirk isn't having me on the show this week. I think it's kind of bullshit.
Also, like, Lamar Jackson's his first Super Bowl. I think he's going to be really, he could be nervous. Like, experience, think that'll play a factor? Thanks. I'll hang up and let you guys talk.
KB, I love you.
Big fan.
Well, I can give you a little bit of what you'll be doing for Super Bowl weekend. Or week, rather.
What's that? Okay.
So there's no real take you have without having them here?
About what?
There's no real take you have on just reading it from afar. There's no...
Yeah, people get their pins in a bunch. They're fans. They dapped up Tiger. Who cares? It's USA versus who cares?
Big Cat brought up on the rundown, but do you think like they really are okay with golfers like doing anything? Like if they went out and like rolled a keg on the course, someone else, do you think like...
Wait, what?
If like, so Big Cat brought it up because
I think it's Eddie.
the foreplay guys keep saying like enjoy golf, however it may be. But I think Dan brought up the point where it's like, well, if people are rolling kegs on the course and like it made it to a big party, they probably wouldn't love that either, though.
Yeah, definitely not.
Who, Riggs?
Yeah. Or just anyone.
Riggs. Riggs, if you're talking to the back swing, he's going to wrap his club around your neck.
We'll run you back to Oregon if you're like his video intern or something.
Does he get mad about that?
Oh, yeah.
What am I listening to?
This is Barstool Radio.
I want bad radio. What are we doing? Jesus, I'm going to have to carry this shithead for a whole week? God.
It'll be fun.
I'm good. I'm not that good. Jesus.
I think you two have good chemistry.
God. Jesus Christ.
Actually, I don't really know if you do. I'm trying to think of if I... Oh, yeah, I heard you last
No, we
time.
always go.
Yeah,
we always do okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sort of two alphas, though, so it's a strange...
Yes.
That's why I think it's almost better to have, like, a Riggs or somebody who's kind of a drip.
Yeah, but Portnoy's got a little Callahan in him in that you can keep him focused. You know what I mean? If you can keep him
I don't
focused,
think I can. I've tried. I also think he's going to miss a lot of the shows. I think he's going to slide in one day at like 4:42, and not because he's not working, because he's doing 97 million things. And
so you kind of want Riggs there or someone.
I won't go that far. I mean, Jesus.
So yeah, okay.
But yeah, no, I mean, I can do it by myself, but it's also, a very unnatural setting for me. I'm going to be somewhere I'm not used to.
2 hours live by yourself,
which obviously I can do, but
yeah.
I think they're going to want, how these fucking shitheads at Barstool can be rolling in these idiots.
It'll also be you by yourself will be weird because you're going to talk about things that any listener of that show is going to be like, "What the fuck? What is this?"
I mean, I don't care about that.
Yeah,
but yeah, but I'm also worried about if I can talk Terry Bradshaw and shit like that. I just don't want to do that. I have no interest in doing that. None.
I think you'll have fun.
I don't want to have fun. And then Madawaska's the week after.
Yes,
which is now becoming a much bigger trip.
Well, that's the other sound I was fascinated by. Is I heard Steve playing some of your competition, or he'd be replacing them.
This is what he'd be replacing.
Well, did you see the link? Hold on. We'll get there in a second. Did you see the link I sent you guys? It did not work.
Well, I assume there's some technical...
Well, you just didn't have... You needed login credentials.
Yeah, you need to log in.
It's members only. It's kind of like Barstool Gold.
I like that.
Madawaska
I like
Gold.
that. I like that.
Very exclusive.
We may need to do that for people.
Put this shit behind a paywall, finally.
So this is my people we're going to replace?
I think this is a news break on Channel X Radio.
It's a good name. I know we're talking names here. That's a good name.
Channel X.
Yeah.
X.
I like that.
It's like fucking.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Channel X Radio and Maritime Junior Hockey League coming up. Edmonton will visit Miramichi tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Atlantic matchup. We'll let you know where it goes right here on Channel X. From the National Weather Service Center in Caribou, here's a look at your 4-day forecast here on Channel X Radio. Mostly cloudy skies in the forecast for tonight.
Okay.
We have 11 degrees is your low temperature. That is -12 on the Celsius scale. Tomorrow, we're looking at a slight chance of snow showers in the afternoon with mostly cloudy skies, a high near 18 degrees.
Not bad.
That's -8 on the Celsius scale.
Hey, we're in Canada
Tomorrow
too,
night,
right?
chance of snow showers, mostly cloudy skies, low in the lower single digits. And in your extended forecast. On Thursday, we're looking at a slight change.
Imagine saying it with that much cheer.
High near 11 is the high. Near 11. Not 11, near it. I got to say something. I'm going to let Richard do his thing.
Yep.
Whoever that clown is out.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like time and temperature?
I don't mind it. I understand people like it.
You mean off the radio, because that guy's also the accountant and the janitor.
Gone.
Okay.
Gone. We need a little new
Clean
blood.
house.
We need a little new blood.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Scott will be doing that to start. Before we give
Work his way up.
before we give him the
Before we
Sox show.
acquire the Red Sox.
Yeah. Jeez. What, does it sound bad because that guy's taping on his phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Normally it sounds clear, right? Great.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. I like that little jingle though. I had that little, you hear that little ding 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 before it went to the weather.
Yeah.
I like that.
Do they get baseball games up there? We could bring baseball to Madawaska.
That's true.
Field of Dreams like story.
Maybe more of a hockey town.
Yeah.
But you have to give the Atlantic time too for the start of the game, huh? Does that mean it's an hour
And the
later?
Celsius.
Is it an hour later in Canada we cross over the
Yes,
border?
that's what people need to realize.
Oh, wow.
There's going to be an hour time change.
So when I jump over to the
Buckle up.
hotel
It'll be an hour later.
and I come back, it'll be an hour earlier. I'm going to do that all day. It's going to be crazy.
Oh, my God.
Fucking day will never end.
It's 9, it's 10. It's 9, it's 10.
That's pretty awesome. I'll have one leg in one part of the country. Another leg will be a totally different country.
Pretty crazy. You ever been to the Four Corners?
Oh, as a matter of fact, I have.
So you could run from your hotel in Canada across the border, and it'd be like you were running for an hour longer than you actually were.
And I ran cross country.
Wow.
Went to a new country.
What an accomplishment.
Will I run with my passport? Just show and run right by?
Yeah, you'd have
Probably
to.
should, yeah.
I'm going to do that.
Be
So
great
now
if
I
you
have
forgot.
meetings. I have meetings. I just stuck there. I have meetings all weekend.
Well, your meetings would be in Caribou.
I know. I'm just saying I'll be traveling a lot.
Yeah.
How's that going? Have you talked to Richard at all?
Do you have a PowerPoint presentation prepared? He's waiting for a deck.
That's your job.
Oh, okay.
You think he's a PowerPoint guy?
Oh, yeah, big PowerPoint guy.
Richard seems like he wants to get down to the nitty gritty. Facts and figures. You know.
It's only going to... I've blocked out 2.5 hours for the meeting.
Well, I'm also going to be doing an hour of radio.
Yes.
I have a big... It's a big day with
It's
a
going to
live
be
show,
a
too.
big, big weekend, yeah.
Jesus Christ. What else do we have? Anything else or no?
I get a little bit of Boomer and Geo doing a segment you might find interesting.
Huh. That's a sentence I've never heard before, but okay.
Well, that's not why you're going to find it interesting.
Now we have to determine what our opinion is of these top two. Is it Johnny Supreme or is it Matthew Rose?
What are we talking about?
I mean, it is a very, very close one. Now, these two, I do believe, are the top two.
They were asking for listener-created parody songs.
Oh, come on. You got to be kidding me. We totally invented that. No one ever did that before us.
It's outrageous.
We completely invented that. That is, I don't even know how else it could have got it.
I know.
Only came from us.
I know.
How bad are the songs? Is it all insider stuff or is it
Matthew
sports
Rose
stuff?
first. Let me hear Matthew Rose.
It's Boomer and Geo. Yeah, I'm a fan. Turn it up 660, 101.9 FM. I said Boomer and Geo. Yeah, I'm a fan. Here in New York
It's just this.
City.
I also don't believe this is
awful.
fan. I don't believe this is fan created.
Of course not.
Now, Eddie and friends, it's your flagship station.
So there's absolutely no inside stuff. There's just
there's no
total
jokes.
boring.
Yeah.
Absolutely done in-house.
You know who else has been doing that is Dale and Keefe, I guess.
Have they really?
I mean, the Warthog were
Hang on.
Is that really true?
Hang on.
Yeah, they did one, but it was like
It must be so bad.
it was bad. Like, so the song was bad, and they say it's bad, but they don't make fun of it. They just play it, and then it's on to the next.
It's like an intercom thing now?
I don't know. We were just me and the Warthog were driving to Milton's last week, actually.
Oh, good.
And,
And they did that?
on the way there, we heard that. Yeah,
Oh, my God. How bad was it?
it was not bad enough. I didn't say anything to Steve about it because it was
Yeah.
just it didn't really register with me. But this sparked my memory that it was like they don't even really acknowledge like it's not good or bad.
But I couldn't even
They
like.
just play it
I
and then
worked
they
with
move
those
on.
guys. I sort of know them. There's no. Like, they purposely don't do a show that would lend itself to inside jokes for parody.
Well, that was clear.
I mean, there's no creativity.
Yeah.
So, like, it would just be that. Like, I mean, Boomer Esiason and this other guy who sounds like a total fucking loser, like, just a zero. Like, they probably just talk about sports all day, right?
Yeah.
So what the fuck are they going to talk about? Like, what would the song be about?
Might have to find it now. I wish I said something at the time.
Boom, boom, G-O. Al the hero, Eddie and Jerry Recco. Boom, 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 G-O. F-A-N, the O-G. It starts with the warm-up show. Al Dukes, Jerry Recco. If you missed it, rewind it on the .com radio. But next up the bat is the cleanup spot. From the island, east side slip to the Bellport.
I can't.
It's literally just the name of the show
Yeah, like
and
where
then
it's
like the
broadcast,
station.
The places they
There's
reach.
just no- I mean, there's no. These are not personalities. That's why. Like Jerry would always say how great Boomer is. Boomer, I find to be totally boring.
Yeah.
So I find them interesting at all. I don't.
Like FAN, I don't mind for sports talk, but
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
like, that's all it is.
I think I hate sports talk now.
Yeah.
So I admit I am like blinded by just boredom from it that I can't even. I actually was flipping around yesterday a little bit, and Felger and Maz started on TV at like 2:00. I was like, I'll watch for a couple minutes. I actually like all those guys. I like Felger and Maz, and I've not yet been introduced to the guy who does the flashes.
Jim Murray?
Jim Murray, yeah.
Very funny guy.
Is he?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Very funny.
So, and Felger's like, before the show started, Maz, you had a Brady take that I find really interesting. And I was like, I am ready for this. And Maz was like, the 28th in completion attempts or something. I'm like, what? You're not interested in that. What the fuck are you doing? But
I talked to Brady every Monday for 18 years. And
and they did that. And I'm like, good for them. They have tremendous discipline. Honestly, tremendous discipline.
Yeah.
They never break. They never lose character. They never crack. Right. They're bored, but they do it with energy for 4 hours. I give them that. They have urgency and energy. God bless them. I couldn't do it.
It is,
and the numbers are great.
It's amazing to me sometimes listening to that show. Like, it would be a struggle for me. Or let's say like a buddy of mine, like someone I know, like someone I might text during the show, say, was on that show.
Right.
I'd be thinking like, how are you able to do it? Like, it's impressive that you're able to do it.
Yeah.
Because I know you like so many other things. I know you like goofing on shit.
But they
and
also
stuff like
probably like sports a lot too. So
that's true.
But
it just
like you like sports. I think you could host a sports talk show.
Yeah, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it the way
It'd
they
be tough
do
if you're doing this, I guess.
Yes.
But you know what I mean. Like
I couldn't do it the way they do it, where like the first 2 hours is set up a certain way, and then they kind of repeat it, like that type of shit.
Right. I know we play old sound, make fun of me all the time. I didn't do it then either. I just was not built to do that. Like I would always listen to Felger and be like, how do you?
But you were actually good at it. You probably couldn't do it now because you don't keep up.
Oh,
as
I could
much,
do it now and be.
You think?
Oh, of course I could. I
Be
could do it
fine?
now and be number one. Yeah. I mean, I did.
Gronkowski drop. You have a drop. You have the penalty.
Listen to that.
It's good stuff. But I mean, but I could I could watch the Patriots and the Chiefs and do a day on that show.
Yes.
A show, rather a day on that game. I could do that. But
yeah.
But I don't find it. And by the way, like it's not like I'm not even thinking like I find the impeachment stuff boring. I just like to fucking do. I find the Trenni story. I find the Amanda Dobbins story. I found that thing we did yesterday. Yesterday for me was one of those shows where if you said what was Kirk Minihane? What was he? We started by fucking doing the Amanda Dobbins. We started by shitting on EI, which was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Amanda Dobbins thing, which I thought was great. Then the Madawaska thing, where it just took this crazy left turn. I'm like, that's whether you like it or not, that's what I like.
Yeah.
I like today. I like doing the Trenni stuff. I like doing the Madawaska stuff. I like fucking making fun of. It's just what I like to do.
Yeah. Yesterday was probably my favorite show. I said favorite show of the month just because I can't think of how far back.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It was one of the hardest times I've laughed in a while.
Like these shows right now are good because we're just doing. Again, it's not for everyone. I see it on Twitter. Hey, I like the way the old show used to be.
Yeah.
It's too inside for me. I totally get that. I completely understand. I happen not to agree.
So before I started listening to this, you're right in that I wanted to do that. I wanted to do like Felger and Maz when I was a kid. That's what I was interested in.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I wanted to do like
Straight sports
Chris and
talk.
Mike. I listened to them when I was in New York, and I was like, even in prep school, I could get them out. And I was out in Western Mass.
Yeah.
And I was like, these guys, what Mad Dog, and particularly Mad Dog, I think now as time goes on.
Yeah.
In Francesa was that they were super into sports, but they would do it in a way that was critical. They would bring managers on and criticize them to their face, or Brian Cashman, or they go over stuff, and Mad Dog was such a goofball. It was just different. It wasn't like
the same old shit.
I mean, we just played, the rest of that Ross Tucker thing must be so dreadful. I can't even imagine.
Oh, no, it's good. It's good.
Oh,
let's get into it then.
Curious to take an investigation.
All right, Ross, you know what to do. It's week 15, already in the books. What do you got?
Well, first of all, we're recording this a little bit later than we normally do. It's 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central, because you, who were arguably at like the game of the day, had to take their red eye back. How you feeling this morning?
Wait, I don't normally sleep on planes, but I was so tired last night. I actually slept
an hour later?
about 3.5 hours from San Francisco, actually San Jose to Atlanta.
You just started a live show an hour later because the guy was flying in?
I'm kind of on fumes, but we're going to plug through. We're going to get this done.
Does it get anywhere else?
Nice. Are you going to take a nap after this?
I don't think I'm going to, but
It's really a show?
There's no way I'm going to make it to even kickoff of tonight's game.
Are you a napper?
No. I mean, in an extreme case, but this is not extreme. I can function on my 3.5, 4 hours, but that just means by 7:30, 8 o'clock, I'm just going to say, guys, I'm done. I'm going to bed. So
got it.
I will find out what happens in tonight's Saints game.
So that's 3 follow-up questions on the matter of napping after a red eye.
Well, do you think he took a nap or no? Now that we're in the living in the future.
Well, if he's a napper, he did. If he's not, he's not.
Yeah.
I mean, like what? Again, I know I ask this question all the time, and I would ask it to the nice people at radio.com. Who is that appealing to? I understand people like football.
I enjoyed it when I first heard it.
I understand Ross Tucker is a football expert, whatever the fuck that means. Who is listening to that? Yeah. There's no way 200 people are listening to that. No chance. They are now, but there's no way they did before 3 minutes ago.
You know what? Instead of doing the two, instead of saying takeaways from the games, Bri, I think for the big show, I'm going to talk about 2 other issues that kind of came up yesterday.
Hold on. I'm going to guess Dobbins and Trenni.
Oh, maybe.
I think that's what I think it's going to be.
You think?
I think it's going to be that. I think so. Yes.
I'm trying to think of what was going on in football yesterday.
Oh, you think it's going to be football? Really? I think he goes outside of
maybe,
football.
He might do something like the Janoris Jenkins story. Maybe.
He's a big thinker.
And Josh Gordon.
He's a big thinker. Yeah, I'm here.
Urban Meyer, the former Ohio State coach, being at FedEx
Hold on. Again, if I'm the program director, I'm going to say Ross. Just a hint for you. Again, I'm stepping outside here, going in the weeds. If this is a football podcast and listen to your stupid, fucking, boring football podcast, you don't need to tell them who Urban Meyer is. They fucking know who Urban Meyer is. They'd be like Tiger Woods, the 15-time major winner and the Masters champion this year. Tiger Woods. What the fuck are you saying?
You've heard of him, folks.
Jesus.
So
what happens? I get caught in these things. What the fuck am I doing?
Sitting with Alex Smith in Daniel Snyder's owner's box. At this point, he's considered too toxic because of the negativity.
What am I listening to?
At least he brings the energy.
Please stop. Greg Hill sounds like a mad dog compared to this guy. Please stop.
Well, it's amazing.
He's on every day?
Along with him.
Stop. Seriously, I'm going to fucking fire you. He's on every day?
Yeah. Live.
Well, I don't understand.
The live internet show. Yeah.
But I don't get. So if there's how did they do? They just did an hour less of a show then? If they started an hour later?
There wasn't a great fan outcry when it didn't show up right at
He's getting tweets.
How can you just do that?
No, but the better question is their bosses don't care. They don't even know. There's what? Oh yeah, okay. Well, hey, whatever.
Well, it's just the internet.
We make fun of Barstool Breakfast. If they show up at 8:00, there's going to be hell to pay.
There is.
You know what I mean?
No,
sure.
No, I didn't know that.
Sure, okay. I imagine.
But I mean, Barstool Breakfast is 3,000 times.
Oh my
the show.
God, not even close. Yeah.
I mean, as terrible as it is,
yeah.
It's 3,000 times the show.
Of course. Well, so even you're talking about Mike the Mad Dog going outside of football. I think my 2 favorite days of EEI when I was a kid. So in the mornings, I would listen to Dennis and Callahan as I was getting ready for school. When I got home from school, I listened to The Big Show. Loser. And my 2 favorite...
Blind fat loser.
But my 2 favorite... Even when I loved sports talk then...
Right. Of course
my favorite
Steve
days
was
were...
listening to Howie at that point.
Right. When they talked about the Michael Richards thing...
Yep.
And the Mel Gibson tapes. I remember Dennis and Callahan breaking...
Sure, I remember that too, yeah.
So it's when there was big stuff, they would go outside of it. Their idea of going hey, we're going to get you a nap? Outside... is you a napper?
And I'm going to go outside the football box here for a second, guys, okay? I'm just going to take a different direction today.
Yeah.
Urban Meyer was at the Cowboys game.
All right, we'll do a different one. Prevent defense.
Oh, why are you doing
from
this
radio.com? You'll like it. This was a little bit different take.
Oh.
So, Baldy, a lot of good games this week. You're going down to Green Bay. I'm unfortunately going to Washington, probably my least favorite stadium in the NFL. Although the Redskins are playing better now, but the stadium itself...
Shut the fuck up. Shut
not
the
great.
fuck
so
up.
I'm not super excited to go there.
Asshole?
Meanwhile, you'll be at maybe one of the best stadiums in the NFL in Lambeau Field. How many times have you been to Lambeau?
Well, I played there a bunch.
Right.
In fact, I caught my only pass.
Who is this?
In the end.
This is Baldy.
Oh, okay. Who's he with?
I gotta say,
I don't know. They just cycle out these people. They just have some young talker. It's just like Scallon Pals.
The good thing is they sound like they're in the same room, which I like.
I was gonna say, other than swing and misses, Mike and the Minifans has better sound quality than every show.
This is unbelievable. The Madawaska tape sounds better than this. Go ahead.
I caught a pass one time, 1988, up at Lambeau Field for 37 yards. We used to run the wishbone when we would get a fourth quarter lead under Ron Meyer with Eric Dickerson and Albert
These guys just don't give a fuck. It's amazing. It gets me mad. You get me mad now because I had to work for these fuckheads Like, they don't even care. They don't even care.
Hey, Baldy, that story you told about 1988, that 37-yard pass you caught, that was a good one. Let's do more of that. More
I guarantee you, whoever, Mike D's in charge of that, right? He's in charge of radio.com sports. That's his title they gave him. Big brain Mike D. Doesn't listen to any of this stuff. No way. There's no fucking way.
You can't.
You actually physically can't.
Well, that would double the audience.
That's true.
It's me and then maybe somebody else.
Steve is loyal. You can't. What's it?
I've listened to more radio.com podcasts than anybody on the planet.
That's definitely true.
I'm certain.
So if I go to Prevent Defense on iTunes, will I get it?
I don't know. I usually pull them off Podbay.
Prevent Defense. There it is, a radio.com sports original.
Very exciting.
57 ratings.
It'd be great. Like, the answer should have been when he said how many times you played.
It's got three stars over 57
I'll give you the last rating. It was probably, I'm sure we pointed people this way. Although November 7th, 2019, we weren't doing it.
No.
Although it is one of our people because the headline is, I'm in the motel. And I'm in the motel and there's no TV. I'd prefer to sit in silence rather than listen to this.
maybe it is one of ours.
Well, I'm in the motel as a drop. As an old drop.
Tom's Salad says, they sound like they're in bathrooms far away from each other and they just keep repeating the same name of the podcast and talking cliches.
Put it this way, 3 of the last 4 headlines, Mike, on it. Titles, I'm in the motel, obviously, and 100%.
Now, it's innocuous. You never know.
And they do one a week.
Unbelievable.
They do one a week.
Can't
they try? I mean, we do this every day. And none of them are like, you might think some suck, but we're never like, all right, well, Mike, did you take a nap? Like, we're trying.
Yeah.
By the way,
except right now, when we're looking at the reviews.
They're 38 minutes long. What the fuck?
That's all?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
They do one a week.
Well, they put a lot of effort into their
Well, they do. They do a good job. I mean, there's no doubt.
Yeah.
It's like they're paying the phone bill by the minute there
for
Baldy to call in.
You got Prevent Defense. The first thing you get is Prevent Defense. Look what's right there.
Kirk Minihane
show because it's fucking the ones who talk about it, right?
Yeah.
The other thing when you've got guys at Barstool that I don't know what anyone makes other than myself, but like guys do podcasts, radio, blogging, videos, all that type of shit, and make whatever they make. These guys at radio.com might be paid more. Like I genuinely have no idea to do 38 minutes a week on a podcast.
Yeah, I think what they do too is they say to Brian Baldinger.
Or Brian Scalabrine, he's showing up whenever he wants.
Brian Baldinger played in the NFL and is boring as fuck, right? You heard him. Because he played in the NFL, these idiots, these ass-kissing, jock-sniffing fuckheads are like, hey, we'll pay you. You'll do your podcast. Don't worry about it. But then you can go on our stations all week long and be a football analyst. The shitty shows like Dale and Keefe don't give a fuck. They don't care. They're like, oh, Brian Baldinger.
Wednesdays at noon.
Yeah, we kill 20 minutes with him. That's all they're trying to do is kill time. So you can finish their fucking shift as opposed to be entertaining. Oh, Brian Baldinger, fine. 20 minutes of that. You're choosing to do that.
Can I tell you another segment Dan Keefe has?
Yes.
This is a long drive.
Okay. Jesus, why are you listening to this? God.
They have a segment called Noon 30.
I'm not familiar with it.
Well, you're familiar with 12:30?
Oh, they call it Noon 30.
That's all.
No one calls it that.
Unless I miss something.
That's it?
That's what the segment is.
That's crazy.
And they play a drop that's like, Noon 30? Is it Noon 30 yet? It's Noon 30.
Some horribly
and then they're like, it's
prepackaged.
Noon 30. And then I think they just read the news or something.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
They got to be doing something right. Entercom stock price up to $5.14 a share.
They're trimming some fat, probably.
It's me and the
right?
Warthog doing all that.
You're helping out. Oh, God. Anything else, Steve? Any other sound? Oh, get me away from this. Anything else or no?
I have some You Better You Bets. I think our
Give me away from radio.com. I'm saying. Give me away. Give me away. Give me away. Anything else?
Nope. I think that's all I've got.
It's the only song we had today, huh?
Yeah, just the one song. I still have the De Niro stuff. I don't think you'd be interested in that. The Cenk Uygur story, does that interest you at all?
Nope.
The guy from the Young Turks?
Nope. Keep asking. I'll keep saying no, and then we'll be done for the day. Anything else?
No, I think we're done for the day.
All right. So tomorrow, what do we got? I guess we'll see, right?
No guest book for tomorrow. The 1 Million Moms people that they're like a branch of the American Families Association didn't get back to me.
I'm surprised.
I got them on the phone. I thought they would.
Well, I think the Trenni will be. I think the Trenni sound will be the breakaway star of the day. Is my guess.
Probably
today. I would.
You're
say.
probably right.
I would say that.
Also, Mike's impression of Margery Eagan,
very good as well.
All in the same.
That's
yeah.
true. KO. We have KO as well.
Although that was my favorite.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
But Brandy Love on Friday.
Brandy Love on Friday as we finish out the year. Which
and
I'm
also tomorrow, maybe a little talk about what we want to do for.
Yeah,
best
we're gonna figure out best stuff tomorrow. We'll do it on the air, so I have to talk to you guys after the show. So we'll do that. More Madawaska stuff, I'm sure. I mean, I think this is not going to stop. the negotiations continue. I'll just say this.
But you did it so publicly. Do you think other people are going to come in?
I don't know. I'll say this on the record. I've spoken to a lawyer in that area.
Mm-hmm.
I will just say that.
Okay.
I have legal representation in the Madawaska area now.
Are you thinking the number that was thrown out yesterday is fair?
What?
Really?
Oh, no. I was going to say this. The number of, I saw you on social media.
Yeah.
The idea that only 30 people are going to follow is crazy.
Yeah.
There are people,
seems like.
there are people who tweet me that are willing to give up their lives and move to Madawaska. Yes, that's reasonable.
Yeah. One of the presidential candidates said it. I'm not sure if both did.
Yeah.
Now, did you see the piece of real estate that the transmitter site in Madawaska resides on?
It looks nice. Yeah. Well, you build up. That's how it starts.
Sunny patch of...
Again, Steve, it's another perfect example. You're a small thinker. I'm a big thinker. I see that. What can be.
I know what it can become.
Right.
But I'm thinking $375,000 for that.
It's all negotiation.
Pirate radio.
It's all negotiation.
I lower my bid $5,000.
For what?
$5,000 for that little parcel for WCXX.
For the station itself.
Yes. Because you also have to consider.
I'm still
go back, read the Bangor Daily.
I'm still about $250,000, but okay.
Read the Bangor Daily News, and you'll see property taxes in Madawaska are going up because the abatement that was given to Twin River
Don't
Lumber.
brag the Bangor Daily, which I will be railing against on my midday show.
Well, I mean, they are a sponsor.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
They do an excellent work.
They do terrific work.
Yeah, oh my God, the Sunday edition. These coupons are ridiculous.
I'm going to allege that Kirk is getting money from the Twin River Labor Company.
No reason to get into that. We don't need to get in that part of it. They're friends. They're friends. They're good friends. They're good friends.
I'm a fiddle faddle focus man, or whatever it is.
Fiddle faddle's a good read.
Yeah.
23 cents. What was it? 23 cents per $100 or something
for $1,000 valuation.
From 20 cents to 23 cents.
Basically, they're taking the property tax burden off of big corporations and putting them onto average Joes. They're taking it from Wall Street, putting it on Main Street.
I think you think I'm kidding. We could do this.
Yeah.
We could move there and just do Madawaska stuff.
Oh, I have
all
no
day.
doubt about that.
Oh, I could do a political show right now.
I could do a morning zoo show in Madawaska. They'll knock your fucking socks off.
To be honest, the midday show might struggle for a bit, but I'll get my feet under me.
I mean, just get somebody in the, I don't know. It'll be French Mike, and then get you want like a wacky female?
That'd be great.
All right, Karen, and then get somebody whose last name is whatever, Overton, and then it'll be French Mike and KO.
Oh, I like that.
And then you're done.
Now I like it. Now we're cooking.
You could build out a huge whack pack. You get your local hunter, maybe a beaver trapper, some French guy who snuck across the border.
Done. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm feeling it.
Pierre,
Now I'm
the,
in. Now
Pierre
I'm
the
bored.
illegal immigrant.
Yes. He's a dreamer. He's not a legal immigrant. Well, I think we're going to be good to go. Again, January 6th, the year after Jerry's debut, 2021, is going to be the first day of the Kirk Minute. Well, the
Channel X.
WCXX.
So 1 year you'll be interviewing the President of the United States, and then you'll be up in Madawaska running your own station.
What President of the United States am I going to be interviewing?
On January 6th.
Oh, we do have Trump booked for that day?
Yeah, I thought that's what you wanted.
I would like to have Trump on that day, yes. If we have Trump on that day, we're going live. And we're going to drop the show about 9 o'clock that morning. That is my goal. And I'm storming the globe that morning.
Diabolical.
Too. Well, why not, right? I mean, you're not troubled by that Steve news? They're asking Steve for help?
That's a little odd.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. All right, so back to our more Madawaska updates. And if you don't like it, you can fuck off, because this is part of the show now. A huge part of the show. We're slowly going to turn more into Madawaska news. I know people aren't going to like that. It's like, thank you. It's like when Stern went to Sirius and they couldn't really talk about it at first. Every day we're going to probably, and then by next June or July, it's going to be only Madawaska stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Which I think, I'm not sure the Barstool people will be thinking about that. But
Erica texted me that
she
kind of wants it to be this way. I don't know. I figured you guys talked yesterday.
Well, that's a loyal base. Like, they're not going anywhere, that fan base.
And it's a market that I don't think Barstool is totally capitalized.
No. And it really started with a simple question. Now I'm sure of it. Would people move to Madawaska if they could just hear us there?
Definitely.
And if we did a show in Madawaska, that's the only place they could hear us. It can't be broadcast anywhere else.
It seems that way.
I mean, and we'll be hard ass. If somebody tries to put it on YouTube, we'll sue those motherfuckers. I have a lawyer up there. He doesn't play around.
Yeah.
Elliot Tempermanson. And
he
fucking plays.
You've got Tempermanson and Tempermanson?
The other Tempermanson died.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
yes.
sad.
Elliot's on his own.
Rest in peace.
Well, yeah, Elliot's on his own right now. Elliot Jr. Yeah.
The other one was an ambulance chaser, anyways. Good.
Well, I don't want to disparage these people. That you want to do that, that's fine. That's your show. Again, I'm not going to tell you what to do. So we get that. So we have Brandy on Friday.
Yeah.
And Brandy, I think, is going to be very passionate about Matt Walsh, right?
Yes. She said she'd listened to the Matt Walsh interview twice.
Good. Anytime we recap an interview from 3 weeks ago, and on a Friday, we do it. That's how we do it. But we like Brandy. She'll fucking do anything. We know that.
I think she might have some opinions about impeachment.
Oh, well,
boy.
Okay. Great. Good. I don't know. Can we just have her, have sex with Mike or something?
I'm in for that.
We want that blind video.
I think she only does scenes like that if the other actor's been tested.
No, that's a good point. Jesus, God knows where Mike's been.
Hey, fellas.
I'm just saying. All right, so we have that. We have plenty of other shit to get to tomorrow. There's stuff we didn't get to today, I'm sure that we'll get to tomorrow. The Trenni fallout, which might be interesting. The Amanda Dobbins silence is so incredible to me. I find that so
Weird,
astonishing. But
she clammed right up on her Twitter account. I did check it a few times, and she just didn't tweet out a
She got
thing
ratioed
all
pretty
day.
good on that one tweet I saw.
Yeah.
It was pretty
I
rough.
think she's going to get some replies about it for a while.
I think they have another podcast. I think they do it like Mondays and Fridays or Tuesdays. I wonder, will they even address it or not?
No.
No chance.
No
chance.
Did you see any of the comments on the Barstool article that we posted? The Barstool commenters?
No.
People saying like, "Oh, this isn't a fight worth having." I shouldn't even bother reading the comments, but it's like we're trying to hold people to the same standard that they want to hold the rest of us to, and that's always a fight worth having.
They don't even know. They're fucking caught in gambling and football and shit like that. I'm not talking about the great brains of all time. Next thing you know, they'll join the military, right, Steve?
Why you got a joke?
Huh?
Why you got a joke?
Yeah, some jokes.
Why are you picking at that scab?
Time what Trenni said. I mean, I've never seen you so angry. I don't think I've ever seen you angry
very
before,
passionate.
actually.
I get angry.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, you are not happy with Trenni right now.
I'm not happy with.
And she's
Trenni
not
at all.
responded to you.
No, she
That's
hasn't.
the other thing is like,
well,
so-
she's above me.
Right. That's the other thing is like the Dobbins and Brian Curtis and Sean Finnessy spent the whole hour talking about journalism, how important it is. These purported journalists, when you ask them to come on and nope, we're not doing it. We're not. It's okay. It's just so fucking.
Well, they're not journalists. They just expect.
Oh, but they talk like they were when they talked about Richard Jewell. They're like, we know what it's like and all
right.
that stuff. And meanwhile, you're fucking movie critics. Like, not even. You're fucking podcasting moving people. I don't know they are. But I don't know. We'll see how the Trenni fallout goes today. A bunch of other stuff. I feel like there's something we didn't get to, but
I felt the same thing, but I can't put my finger on it.
I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out tomorrow.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.